MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes. You like to be a mixed martial asshole. MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes.
No way.
Oh!
The MMA-HOLE. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is the MMA-HOLE's live weekly chat. Hi. On a Wednesday night, you're here, I'm here, we're all here. Excited, sexy, and in the flesh. My name is Chris. Welcome to the show. I see the chat's going, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Lots and lots of stuff to talk about. UFC 205 just passed. The notorious one. Notoriously won. I see Carrie. Oh, hey, Carrie's in the chat. Raymond's in the chat. Jesus Christ is in the chat. Mexicans in the chat. And I'm right over here. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a marvelous Wednesday night. Yes. I have over here to my right, basketball. I have Pistons versus the Knicks. Has nothing to do with MMA, but I'll be watching that as I'm talking to you guys. So this weekend is an exciting, fun-filled weekend. We have UFC. We have two fight cards in Ireland and in Brazil. Then, on top of that, we have Bellator. Bellator MMA has a title fight, Chandler versus Henderson. This is going to be a wild, crazy fight. I'm going to have TVs on. I don't know what I'm going to watch. This is a good problem to have. Then we have to recap UFC 205 with the notorious one, Conor McGregor, taking 2 belts. Conor, how do you feel? Do you feel good about this? You feel fine? You feel sexy?
Yes, sir.
Conor feels good. Conor's here. Conor's here with us, the MMA-holes. So I'd like to start this off with a little flashback way back when, Saturday night. We watched this event that happened to happen in New York City, Madison Square Garden, the biggest event in UFC history. And I had to work. I watched it behind the DJ booth, got home, got to do a broadcast, and had the privilege of hanging out with some MMA-holes. It was good. And I got to see every single fight. I was very excited, very happy, pleased by the outcomes, except for one. I was rooting for Chris Weidman, and it didn't turn out too well. But let's start it off on a positive note.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor has 2 belts. He's the 145 champ and the 155 champ. Right, Ellen? Ellen?
Kidding.
Oh, wait. The Ghost is in the chat. Hey, Ghost. How are you? Are you having a good time? Ghosterson is here.
Kidding.
We are waiting for John too, Mr. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
John's not here. Hopefully he could jump in on the chat as well. But we're here. Conor McGregor, 145, 155 champ. I'm looking in the chat. Big Dots is here. How about Dots, huh? Coming in strong. He says, fuck the Pistons. I say, fuck you, Dots. Although your New York Knicks are doing very well against my Detroit Pistons, that's fine. Weidman with a sad face. That's from Ginzo Reno. Ah, so sad. Hanging with the holes. Ghost Ghosterson. Weidman blocked a knee with his head. Dummy. That's what Dot says. I'm still not over that. I see a carry. Nice flex. Them muscles, huh, Chris? Carry, you're gonna make me blush. Ghost Ghosterson with the ghost. Ghost Ghosterson's here. I don't know if you know Ghost Ghosterson. I can't even say Ghost Ghosterson.
Kidding.
In the chat. It's nice to see Ginzo, Ghost, all the friends here on a Wednesday night. But we are talking about the notorious one. Whether you like him, whether you hate him, he is the Conor McGregor. And he gave one of the greatest speeches in UFC history. And it sounded a little something like this.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second belt. Where the fuck is it? They should have had their 2 belts ready, especially for me. That fucking out both in the octagon. It's never been done before.
I'm sure you'll get your second belt. But
listen, I've spent a lot of time, Joe, slaying everybody in the company. Backstage, I'm starting fights off everybody. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The better champ is what the fuck he wants. I dreamed into reality. That looks good. That looks good. God bless.
Conor McGregor, congratulations.
Yes.
It's been an honor calling your fight, sir. Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's the best part. Not only does he say to absolutely nobody, but then he goes, "You're welcome." That "you're welcome" was the best. I was laughing pretty damn hard. Yeah, he's the 145, 155 champ. I have theories on this, on where Conor's going to go with this. There's a lot of ways Conor could go with this, and we will get into that in detail. I see Dot says, "Fuck the Knicks." Okay. Mexican cocksucking leprechaun. Laugh out loud from Ghost. Carrie says, Conor said he would fight McGregor for $100 million. I feel like you should do this. $100 million. And Mexican says, salute to all of yous. Have my coffee? Here it is. $100 million. I read the same thing, Carrie. I have theories on this. Before everything happened, I thought that after UFC 205, Conor's going to win the belt. He's going to ride off into the sunset, and he's going to organize his McGregor-Mayweather fight. Now you're seeing these videos coming up of Floyd Mayweather with his entourage talking about McGregor. McGregor coming out of a restaurant bar and talking about Mayweather. It's just eerily coincidental that this stuff is starting to come around. Some trash talks going back and forth. I just saw that Dana White also said that Floyd Mayweather's style of fighting is not considered fighting. I think they're trying to brew something here. I do. But with that being said, I think that there's a lot of options here. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think that Conor McGregor is going to A, defend the 155 belt, B, defend the 145 belt, C, go to the 170 weight class and take a third belt, or D, riding off into the sunset and go after Floyd Mayweather? What do you guys think? I would like to know right now. Okay, Absolute MMA is here. I am more talented than Conor McGregor, but I am not a hater of Conor McGregor. Congratulations, him on his massive success. That's from Absolute. It's nice to see a humbled Absolute MMA. Ginzo, laugh out loud. Ginzo, I agree. Best part. All the above. From Garrett. Hey, Garrett, how you doing? Ghost says he's going to defend the 155, then go for 170. So say no to that 145 belt. Interesting. I hope a piano falls on Mayweather's head when he leaves Dunkin' Donuts. That's from Dots. Dots is a nice addition to the chat. Welcome. Mexican Conor versus Diaz or Va Diaz for the belt is the fucking fight or the fucking fight. Conor versus Diaz. That can't happen. That can't happen. So basically, I sat there. I thought, Jay Protege, what's up, my man? I saw you before in a previous chat. Mr. True Boy's here as well. Khabib beats Conor. Woo! We have some opinions. We have some strong opinions on this. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's talk 155 first, okay? Let's say that he's going to fight in the 155 weight class. There's a lot of things that can happen. You got Tony Ferguson. You got Khabib. You got Diaz. You got, well, RDA's out of the picture. You got a lot of stuff going on there. But I'm thinking this. Out of the 155 division, the only one to me that deserves the shot at Conor McGregor is Tony Ferguson. Maybe controversial, but that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Tony Ferguson should be the guy. Khabib statistically should be the guy, but he's not as active. And I don't know. I don't think McGregor really wants that fight right now. It's a high risk fight. The way Khabib could drag you down to the floor and suffocate you. I still think McGregor has a good chance against Khabib, but I don't think he wants that fight right now. I think Tony Ferguson would be the better of the two fights. Now you have Diaz for the rematch. That could happen as well. Diaz number 3. But will he leap above all these other fighters and take that spot? That could be controversial as well. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't see that. So what I'm thinking is this. This is what I want to see for 155 happen right now. I want to see Ferguson versus McGregor. If it's going to happen, I want to see Ferguson versus McGregor. I want to see Khabib versus Eddie Alvarez. That's what I want to see. And then I want to see Nate Diaz Part 2 versus RDA. That's what I want to see. Nate Diaz says he's going to wait for McGregor. You're going to be waiting a while, my friend. I think that should happen if the 155 scenario happens. Now, here we go, 170. 170, okay? If McGregor stays active and goes for 170, this is what he has to do. He has to defend his 145 belt. He has to do it. If he doesn't defend his 145 belt, 170 is irrelevant because you want to have the 3 belts. So 155 could be in limbo. Guys could fight each other. They could have a little matchup. You have to immediately come back, defend your 145 belt, and then after that, go for whoever's holding on to that 170 belt. That's the only way 170 makes sense. Other than that, after this fight, if he goes to 170, he's going to have to vacate his 145, and it just doesn't make as much sense. If he's going to go for 170, you want him to have 3 belts. He defends his 155, goes to 145, and then goes to 170. That's the only way I see that possibly happening. Or he could also do this. He could also take that long break and then fight Floyd Mayweather. That could happen too. That very well could happen. Another thing that can happen is he could take a long break and then everything gets mixed up. And all these fights that we're talking about that could be possible fights just won't happen. So there's a lot of things. I need to know in the chat. I need to know what you guys think. That is my opinion. That's what I think. I think out of that, all of those things right there, what would I want to see? What would Chris want to see as an MMA hole? Let me think. I want to see McGregor with 3 belts. And the only way that's going to happen is you have to defend your 145 belt, turn it around quick, and get ready for that 170 so you can have 3 successfully defended belts. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Okay, here we go. Let's go into that chat. All righty. Mexican says Khabib versus Ferguson versus the winner of McGregor versus Diaz. I would like to see that. It's just not going to happen. I can't see it happening. Big Dot says it's time to clean up 155. 145 is boring. I agree. 145 is boring. But you got to remember, if you want to have 3 belts, if you want to be the 3-belt champ, you have to defend the 145. If you keep leaving that thing hanging, you got to let it go. Absolute says he will take time off, then defend the belt against 155 is perfect and well balanced at 155. So Absolute MMA says that 155 is the perfect weight for Mr. McGregor. I agree with that. Abazaba, like that name. He can't fight during certain months due to his due to his Muslim beliefs. I know you're not talking about Conor there. J Pro J says Conor dropped down to 145, face Aldo, okay? Go up, face Tony, have Khabib and Nate face off, and then winner fights Conor afterwards. Okay, I'm on board with that. Garrett, totally agree, Chris. Tony should be the next 155. I'm telling you right now, if 155 is going to be the next fight, it's Ferguson. Okay, Felix Rodriguez says Diaz, number 3, earn way more money, and McGregor is all about the money. He is about the money. So that is a good point right there. I don't think Dana White wants that right now. Garrett M says has a turban versus Tony. Haha. Mexican, McGregor needs to take time off. This N-word pregnant. Is McGregor pregnant? He can't fight while prego. Okay, that's what Mexican says, J Pro J. Why the fuck is Conor number 4 pound for pound? I never trusted that pound for pound list. It doesn't make any sense. And I think those guys are smoking some crazy ganja. Ghost Ghosterson says he'll fight one more. She's due in May. Fook 145. So Ghosterson does not want any more 145. Defends 155 also. Then goes to fight Mayweather. That's what Carrie says. Mr. Trueboy says Conor too small for 170. I agree. He is too small for 170 for sure. And I think he's nutty enough to go for that 170. I really do see it, but you have to defend the 145 first. You want 3 belts. Imagine his mother walking around with 3 belts. You have to defend 145 first. And then that's a big like you drop to 145, then you have to bulk up for, I don't know. That's a lot of stuff. Big Dot says, Fuker. Dotzler?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Dotzler, who
the fuck is that guy?
I don't know, that's Dotzler. There he is. All right, Ghostin says, he won't make it to 170 champ. To a 170 champ. This, unless some shithead gets the belt and takes it easy. That's what Ghost says. Mexican says, I still don't understand why all you motherfuckers think you can predict who wins and loses. Have you learned nothing from this fight game? It's unpredictable. Stupid. That's what makes it exciting. Just like football, just like basketball, just like baseball, just like any other sport. Anyone could win at any day. Any given Sunday. You ever hear that term? There you go. Ghost says, easy fight. Garrett M, moving up and down in weight. Well, fuck Connor. Like the first fight with Nate. I could see that happening. Yeah, I could see if you go to 145 and then you make a jump to 170, that's a little crazy. You need some space in between. That would be nutty. But Connor is a nut job. Connor versus Cyborg says Big Dots. She has a cock. All right. And yeah, the jury's still out on that. Abba says, I was talking about Khabib. He is an extremely observant Muslim. He is. Abba says he won't fight during certain time frames due to that fact. That's a good point. That is a good point there. And he's prone to injury. And honestly, that stand-up, and unless he gets you on the floor, his stand-up game is super sloppy. And Connor's wife is Prego. Absolute MMA says Connor should be Nobu Woon. Yeah. That's a little Irish talk. It's like Irish Ebonics that Absolute says. Ghostin says, at Dots, she has a cock. All caught up with the chat. Thank you. Thank you for that contribution, you guys. I like reading what you guys think. I like reading what you guys say. So it's a big clusterfuck, basically, this whole UFC 205 going into this break now. Now you get to look into 206 and 207 to end the year. 206 is looking like a good card in Canada. It should be fun. It should be a nice one. You have UFC 207 with the Ronda Rousey brooding around. I'm Ronda Rousey. You got that, but you got a nice way to end. You got people's attention to get off of Conor McGregor for a little while until he could clear his mind and figure out his path. What do you think about Conor McGregor getting a piece of the UFC? Silly. I mean, I love the guy. I'm a Conor supporter and believer. Conor, do you really think that you need a part of the UFC? Do you think they're going to give it to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess so. But yeah, I think it's a little ridiculous. I think they're going to pay him off, shut him up, and move him along to the next fight. It just doesn't make any sense. I can't see him holding out to get a part of the UFC. It just doesn't make any sense. Big Dot says Ghost Ghostin, Most Def, and an Adam's apple. That's about Cyborg. Absolute MMA says, I've got to say, you'll take taking that belt off Bisping easy. That's you'll taking. It sounds like you're saying y'all. You'll taking that belt off Bisping easy. Bisping is the most vulnerable UFC champion out of all the current UFC champions. Yeah, Bisping, he can't possibly hold on to that thing very long. As much as I would like to see it, because it's such a shit show, that division. Mexican agrees. Absolute says Conor is number one pound for pound. Okay, Garrett says Ronda is going to get those nose busted like Misha. What do you think about Misha retiring? You know, it's funny. I just watched a little snippet of Misha behind the scenes in that cage with her stupid ass boyfriend trying to talk her out of retiring. And she literally made that last minute decision in the cage, in the octagon. Really bizarre how that thing turned around. She looked like crap and she's just like, I had enough. I think I'm going to retire. Do you guys think that Misha's going to retire? I don't know. She looked beaten. She just looked like someone that just doesn't have that fire anymore. It's bizarre. I mean, not too long ago, she was champ. I do feel that Misha Tate is an overrated fighter. I really do. But with that being said, I don't want to see her going out like that. Okay, Bisping looks like a husky. That's from Mexican. Garrett says Ronda is going to get that nose busted like Misha. Okay. Her last fight was a joke, dude. That's from Garrett. All right. If I rule 2 divisions, you are automatically number 1. Pound for pound. That's what Absolute MMA says. Yeah, I mean, It's crazy. I can't believe that he has both of those belts. It's nuts. I mean, I did think he was going to beat Alvarez. I did feel that, but just seeing it just doesn't make any sense. And how he beat Eddie, how he beat him up is just, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right. Here we go. Okay, Jay's back in. He can't with the Nunes and the Shmenkos, Nunez and Shmenkos. He can't hang with the Nunez and Shmenkos. That's what Jay Protege says. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm really fascinated by this McGregor thing. I know everyone's sick of the McGregor talk. There's so much of this talk going on, and it really is. It's fascinating because like there's so many options now. He has the UFC by the balls. You know, where is he going to go with this? Which direction is he going to go with this? Then you have the Misha story. Then you have Chris Weidman, who was a shoo-in for the rematch, and then gets knee to the face. His face cracks open. Now you got that whole story going on with Yoel Romero going after Bisping, which you would think is a layup, correct? But then didn't you think that Luke Rockhold versus Bisping 2 was another layup? You never know. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. I need to know right now from you guys. Is McGregor coming back? That's what we need to know right now. Is he coming back right away, or is he indeed taking a long break? And when he does come back, when is he coming back? That's what I want to know, because the MMA holes know everything. All right. Dominic Hughes, what's up? I thought Eddie at least had a chance. He didn't. He had no chance in that one. He said he didn't follow his game plan, but I think before he even stepped into that cage, the chance was over. He was shook. He was shook before he even got into that cage. Conor, this is the thing about Conor. People say that he doesn't get into their head. He doesn't F with their brain, but Conor does. Whether you say it, whether you like it or not, all his antics, everything that he does is calculated. He just gets into your brain before he gets into your head before you even step foot in that cage. It's an extreme advantage before you even step in there. And then on top of it, he's got all that talent. The guy, you can't trade with the dude. Can't do it. So poor Eddie was defeated before he even got there. All right. Ray the Axe Murderer. What's up, Axe Murderer? How are you? McGregor bullied that man in his own weight division. It's crazy, right? Dominic Hughes? I wonder if he would have beat Dos Anjos like that. And the answer is yes. He probably would have beat him worse. That goes to show you, Eddie's no pushover at all. And look at the way Eddie beat Dos Anjos. It would have been the same thing. Dos Anjos would have lost his head. He probably would have lost even quicker. He probably would have lost in the first round because Dos Anjos would have went after him like a lunatic. Okay, this is a good one here. Absolute MMA says Tyron should rematch Wonderboy instead of picking a fight with Shu Shitsu guy. Hold on. Shu Shitsu guy and Damian Maia. You know, Damian Maia gets the shaft, but no one wants to see him fight. Let's be honest. I don't want to see him fight. I couldn't give two shits about Damian Maia. Even though he's a fantastic fighter, he's awesome on the ground and a lot of BS. Do you really want to see Damian Maia fight? No. I would like to see the rematch. Now, here's another question, guys. Do you think... Well, first of all, I'm in the cage right now. Look at all this. I mean, look at me. I'm surrounded by goodies. There's fights everywhere. There's Miesha Tate losing. There's Wonderboy getting punched in the face and then returning the favor. Joanna going 5 rounds. I was a little shocked with that, how that fight turned around, but she won. My man with 2 belts. My man punching Eddie. Poor Chris. Poor Chris, man. Nice dude. Poor guy. I'm sorry. The Soldier of God took care of that. I don't know what the hell that was. And then up top over here is Khabib. I think Khabib's going to get lost in the shuffle. All right. Ray the Expert is laughing at Shu Shitsu. Ghost Ghostin, she's too big for 135. Okay. Absolute MMA says Rafael Asensio looks like Drake the Rapper. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit over here. Okay, Conor makes Eddie look like a clown from Garrett. Mexican says, Weidman got robbed. He won that fucking fight. You know, watching it again, he did win the first round for sure. The second round, I think he lost. And then the third round, didn't have a shot. 24 seconds in. I think he would have won the third. I do feel Weidman would have pulled it together and won the third. But, you know, the thing with Romero is he's a slow starter, and he waits for his opportunity, and boy, does he capitalize. Do you think that knee was lucky? Do you think Weidman just went into something lucky, or do you think that was calculated? I felt when I watched it was lucky, but after watching it again, man, maybe he did place that in the right spot. All right, Ghost says her dick alone weighs 10 pounds. J Pro J says Rockhold was fighting like a cock bitch in that fight. That's the Bisping fight. Look at the Bisping record. Whenever he fought a top 7 guy, he always lost till this year. It's true. Every time Bisping got to that big dance, he choked on his own cock. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? Okay. Marilyn says, I think Connor said he was coming back around July since his girlfriend is having a baby in May. So July. So now if he does wait until July, that's interesting. You got to think 145 is automatically vacated. If I had to guess, that's a long time to not defend that belt. Absolute MMA says Luke Rockhold is too busy getting his balls groomed by Demi Lovato. What is that? Ray the Axe Murderer says Cockhold got KO'd. Bad, he did. Ray the Axe Murderer also says Bisping will die by Yoel's hands. Yeah, Yoel, you got to think, if you're a betting man, Yoel is going to mutilate Bisping. That's, I mean, I think we all in the chat could agree. We could concur to that. All right. Romero, #1 in middleweight. You know, I want to see Jacare Romero one more time. I do want to see that. Okay, Mexican says, what the fuck? He's saying Rocco, but it's Racox, the type of motherfucker that exfoliates, forget about him. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he's a pretty man. Garrett says, Chris almost caught that Venom skull crack. You know, with that knee, it did look exactly like that. I mentioned that to my boy, the same thing. Speaking of Venom, he's this weekend about to crack some more skulls. Where is Baby Jesus? I don't know, Ghost.
Kidding.
Well, Ghost is here. Baby Jesus. So John, hopefully John could jump in. It'd be nice if John comes into the chat. I know Mike is coming in. V-neck Mike is coming in to say hello. And the Gotham Magazine magazine is released. And Mike has it. He has some stuff to talk about. A future Gotham Magazine event with a bunch of former champions since they all keep losing. The curse of the Gotham Magazine. All right, Marilyn says, I think it was a lucky knee because he rolled afterwards. It was a perfect knee, though. In the regards, Weidman was going for the takedown. Poor Weidman. Yeah, I felt bad for the guy. I really did. I really thought Weidman was going to win that fight. And I did feel that he was going to go after Bisping and get that belt back. But now he's not going to have that opportunity. And it's like, where does he go from here? You know, he's not going to retire or anything like that. The guy's too young. It's only 2 losses. You know, he was an undefeated fighter and before Rockhold. And, you know, it's just a unfortunate turn of events for Chris Weidman. He needs a little turnaround. All right, Jesus Christ is back. I'm here, but I have a woman on the phone, and I wait to hang up to hang out with you. Wait, hold on. And I wait to hung up, and I hung up to hang out with you. So I'm assuming you had a woman on the phone. You dumped her for the MMA-holes with a little squishy face. Dominic Hughes says Khabib versus Conor would be very interesting. Yes, it would be interesting. I just don't think it's going to happen next. I really don't. Could happen down the road possibly, but I don't think it's going to be the next fight. Okay, predictions for Hal and Gegard 2. I'm thinking you're talking about this weekend's fight, and it's not Hal, it's Hall. I'm saying Hal, it's Hall. Uriah Hall. Hall and Gegard. So Uriah Hall's my boy. Uriah Hall is my boy. He's I always pick Uriah Hall. I liked him ever since the Ultimate Fighter. He was awesome. That freaking head kick was insane. And I'm thinking right now, I know I'm crazy for saying this, and a lot of people on the Gegard train because the guy is fantastic. He's looked great. But I think Hall's going to beat him again. I really do. I feel that. I feel Hall is just the type of fighter that might be a little bit he could take a punch. Even though that last fight was stopped a little too early. I think he could weather the storm. I'm curious to see if Gegard could take him down his time and finish him. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Hall's going to beat him again. That's what I'm saying. You heard it here first. Dan the Man's here. What's up? Dan the Man, how are you? Ellen says hi. Ellen, settle down. Dan the Man's here. Everyone say hello to Dan the Man. He's a OG MMA-hole. All right. Ray the Axe Murderer says Jacare had no balls. He wouldn't fight for the title. Hold on. Jacare had no balls. He wouldn't fight for the title. No, Jacare wanted it. I think Bisping had no balls on that one. Because Bisping's been dodging Jacare for a while. Absolute MMA says more often you see fights in their late 30s. Fighters in your late 30s. Kind of tells you if you could stay healthy and competitive in the highest levels in MMA, it is possible to be a UFC champion if you can rack up wins. So that's a great point. I mean, there's guys that just shit the bed, fall apart, just can't find out. They'll trade camps and go to another camp, and then all of a sudden just have the second life or a third life. You see it happen a lot, and Bisping's a great example of that. Is he a better fighter now? I don't know, but I mean, something's working, something's clicking, and you see that with other fighters. Look at Robbie Lawler. He came back and became champion. Rumble. People get these second chances and they become good fighters. So it's a good point. Glenn Allen has a smiley, smushy face, baby Jesus. Mexican baby Jesus, such a chivalrous motherfucker. All right, Carrie. Oh, hot mic is coming. Oh, nice. Carrie's getting a little excited in the chat room. Everyone give Carrie a quick hug. She's a little excited in there. Absolute MMA says competitive. Mexican says Dan the Man. Salute, OG. A lot of OGs. Guys, if you're new to our show, it's every Wednesday. We talk to you guys. We talk about MMA. We talk about a lot of stuff. Wow, you guys are really going good in this. I like this. Let's read a couple of more comments and move along. Move along. Okay. Jane Doe's here. Jane Doe says hello. Wyman looked like an aftermath New York cop getting jumped by the Black Lives Matter group. Jeez. All right. Then the man says, yeah, that McGregor versus Alvarez was clean sweep. Crazy, huh? Mexican says, Jane Doe, hello, bae. Sup, Mexican? Garrett, absolute. Left my ass off. Donald Q says, who deserves the title shot more, Khabib or Ferguson? I said it earlier on. I'm going to say it again. Tony Ferguson. And I don't even think it's a question. I think he deserves it. The only thing that makes it a little bit weird right now is Ferguson is super quiet. At least Khabib is hilarious, man. I don't know if you watched on YouTube. They have a thing where Tony is beating down Johnson and talking crazy smack, saying, that belt is mine, that title's mine, and just beating the shit, just telling him to give up. Then between rounds, going to Dana White and just talking to Dana White and not even worrying about the fight, saying he wants that belt. It's kind of awesome what he's doing there. I just don't think that I think his activity is going to be a problem. And I don't think Connor's going to want to take that. Connor picks and chooses fights. I don't think Dana wants to see that right now. Will it be a risky fight? Yes. But so would Ferguson. Ferguson's been fantastic, but I think that'd be way more fun to watch. Ferguson versus McGregor. Those two standing up, kicking, trading. I mean, dude, you're talking fireworks right there. Where can I sign up for Ferguson versus McGregor? That's the fight I want to see. And I think that's if it's going to be 155, I do see it happening. Because I see these things. All righty. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hey, I see Mike is here. Are you guys excited about this? Mike is here. Mike is here. Hello, Mike.
What's up?
So, Mike, it's good to see you. We basically started the show talking about McGregor, and we diverted a little bit, and now we're back on McGregor again. It's basically the topic. I have my theories. I'm going to tell you my theories real quick. If he stays at 155, okay, Mike, you listening, buddy?
I'm listening.
If he stays at 155, I think he should fight Ferguson. I think that's the guy I feel he should fight. And then I want to see a Khabib Eddie, and then maybe a Diaz versus RDA part 2. That's why I think if he stays at 155. We're gonna ask you right now, if he stays at 155, who should he fight? Diaz, Ferguson, Khabib? What do you think?
So I got to be honest with you. I'm totally not looking forward to another Diaz fight. I mentioned this on Saturday. Not for me right now. I've seen it twice. I'm good. I'm good for a while. Not saying that Diaz doesn't deserve the rematch, in a couple months, a year. I was never a Khabib fan, but seeing that Michael Johnson fight on Saturday kind of turned my, turned me around a little bit. I'm down to see that. I think I want to see Khabib first.
So you want to see Khabib first? Do you think
Ferguson's great? The Dos Anjos fight was fantastic, but I think I'd want to see Khabib first.
Okay. Do you think now? Why do you want to see Khabib? Khabib.
Khabib's good too.
You want to see Khabib?
No,
They're all excited. On No V-neck, people are saying, "Oh, hot mic." Oh, Carrie says hot mic is here.
What's up, Carrie? How are you?
So,
look, I got a fancy microphone.
Oh, it looks like something Carrie had on last week, but a black version of it. Mike's fancy mic stopped working. Yep, Mike, your fancy mic is off. Yep, I see Mike talking. Hold on, I'll show you Mike talking. We don't hear you, Mike. But I have you on so everyone can see what I'm saying. Nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. Does anyone hear Mike in the chat? I don't hear Mike right now. Okay, Mike's gone. It's all right. Mike will come back. So how about that? Mike thinks Khabib. All right. Let's see. He should fight Mayweather next. Says Invincible Summer.
Trying this again.
Oh, Mike, there you are.
Better?
Yes.
Perfect.
So Mexican says the Black Beast.
That's right.
Mike is talking on the Black Beast right now.
I am.
Ray the Axe Murderer says Lobov #1. Love that guy. He's awesome. Carrie likes the Black Beast. So let's get back to you, Mike, real quick. So you're thinking that Khabib should get the next shot, okay?
It's based on preference. It's preference only. That's it.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is it because do you want to see that style of matchup? Do you think that he just earns the right in his rankings? Do you like his hat? Like which is
it's a combo. Rankings, yes. Style fighting, 100%. I mean, listen. I think we saw him when we were in Vegas for 196, correct?
Who, Khabib? No.
I thought we saw him fight.
No, Khabib's been out for a little while.
Okay. But whatever the reason, I thought we saw him fight, so I could be wrong. Anyway, just style. Basic style. I thought he was awesome. Put on a great show. Really pounded the shit out of Johnson. So I'm down for that. I think he's really going to give McGregor a run for the money. I would like to see that matchup. I would like to really see McGregor like put up or shut up. I want to see what his skill set is against basically a guy with no losses. So I'm curious.
So do you think it's gonna be more exciting than watching a stand-up battle with Ferguson, like them trading those crazy motherfuckers going at it with each other? You think that a ground and pound game would be more exciting because of the difference in style, or? I'm curious.
Again, I'm going by preference. I thought the Dos Anjos Ferguson fight was great. A lot of energy. I mean, you're talking about a champ, 2 losses now, but you know what? I thought he put on a great show. It's preference. I just thought Khabib had a better performance for my liking for what I like to see in the next bout. That's just a personal opinion.
There you go. Mike says Khabib. All right. So I don't think Khabib's going to happen just because I don't think McGregor's going to take it. I don't think he's going to take that fight. It is very risky. And there's a lot of things that have to happen for that fight to happen. So I don't think he's going to take that one. I also don't think he's going to take the Ferguson one. I don't know what he's going to do. If he's not going to come back until summertime of next year, the whole division could be flipped upside down. We don't know what the hell is going on. So that's interesting. Now, Mike, let me ask you a question. I said earlier before, I said the 170 division. Now, I know it's a crapshoot, but I'm thinking if he were to go to 170, he would have to defend the 145 first. And
is that what they're saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the reason being is if you go to 170, it's a huge risk, but you're going there to be the 3-belt champ. And in order to be the 3-belt champ, you have to defend the 145 belt. I can't see him vacating that 145 belt and then just jump into 170 just to be a 2-belt champ again. I just don't see that. I think he wants to be a 3-division champ, like something crazy like that. What are your thoughts on 170?
It's a risk. We saw what happened with the Diaz fight the first time at 170. I think it's a big risk because, listen, he barely made weight on that. I think he came in at 168 for that fight. It took him a lot probably to maintain that weight. I think he's going to have an issue with any of those opponents. I think Woodley would be a disaster. I think Woodley would kill him.
Yeah, you got to think a guy that's that powerful, that's a good wrestler, and has that crazy overweight. It would be a problem for McGregor, the size and
walking around 200 pounds.
Yeah, but you know what? It seems like every fight you hear it. You hear the same thing over and over again. Yeah, this guy's going to kill McGregor. This guy's going to kill McGregor. So, with that being said, I don't know. It'd be a fascinating fight. I don't know about kill McGregor. I don't know. That's interesting, but I don't know. I think you're. I don't know. I don't see that really being crazy.
Listen, my optimism definitely. My pessimism actually changed because, in all fairness, as much as I would love to see McGregor win, he puts on a show. I really thought he had a big challenge on his hands against Alvarez. Clearly, I was made wrong. I thought Alvarez was going to give him really a great fight, let alone he didn't get one shot on him. So listen, stranger things have happened. So who knows? I mean, he's got to McGregor definitely proved a lot of people wrong. He definitely has the talents. I think he definitely put a lot of people, or shut a lot of people's mouths. He was able to really kind of shut up the naysayers, because I think a lot of people were hoping to see him take that loss against Alvarez. I think there's a lot of people, as much as people respect him and like him as a fighter, there was a lot of people that just wanted to see him fail. And I gotta be honest with you, for a minute, I was probably one of those people. I was like, you know what, I had enough of him. Let's see Alvarez defend his title. But you know what? Prove me wrong. Great fight. Who knows what could happen at 170?
Okay, so I'm going to check out the chat right here. You see Ghost Gustafson's in the chat. There's a lot of people in here. McGregor would murder Khabib, says Ray the Axe Murderer. Ghost Gustafson says, no McChicken, Mike?
No McChicken. Listen, that was a one-time deal for me.
Mexican says, who gives a fuck what Dana White says? What he says hardly even goes through, which is true. Dominic Hughes says, laugh out loud at Ray. Invincible Summer says, Conor will eventually fight Khabib, just not the next fight. I agree, Invincible. Jesus Christ says, all the belts. He wants all the belts. Conor, you want all the belts?
Yes, sir.
Conor wants the belts too. All right, because he doesn't give a fuck. Pixel, hey, Pixel, what's up? 3 belts would be amazing, though. That's what Pixel says. Jane Doe, haha. Can he even do that legally? Yeah, he can do whatever the hell he wants. Carrie says, yeah, Woodley would kill him. Carrie says that. Carrie loves Woodley. Congratulations on Woodley, Carrie. That was a big win for you. Carrie's from Woodley's hometown. Absolute says, hold on. I think winning 3 belts will be too overwhelming for Conor. So do you think the pressure of going for that 3rd belt would be too overwhelming? Mexican says, stall. Okay. Jesus Christ says, there is a pic showing Conor champion at all the divisions and the women's too. Only Artem is the featherweight champion. That's pretty funny. Invincible Summer says, Woodley, a 37-year-old. He's about to hit the wall, getting old. I don't know if he's going to hit the wall right yet. He looked pretty damn good against Wonderboy, right, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, Jane Doe says he would have to defend one at some point. And I think if he's going for 3 belts, it's got to be 145. As much as I don't even care to see him defend 145, if the big picture is to go for 3 belts, he's got to do it. Stalk and kill, says Ray the Axe Murderer. Carrie says Conor wouldn't have the stamina to keep up with Woodley at 170. Conor wouldn't have the stamina. I think he'd be all right. I thought he was 34, says Dominic Hughes. I think he is early 30s, if I'm not mistaken. Jesus Christ says, do you watch Mark Henry thought about Conor's boxing? I'm sure it's good. He compared it to Babe Ruth. Everyone, that's a good point. Mike, you heard what Eddie said too about Conor's boxing. Everyone is shocked by this guy's. I mean, they knew he was a good boxer, but I don't think they realized that how technically sound precise. Yeah. He's very precise. He's accurate. Precision beats power. That's what he says, but he has both.
Well, listen, it was the first thing I said to you, or the next morning after we spoke about that fight. You know, I watched the whole thing. We were tired Saturday. For those of you who don't know, we all worked. Me and Chris had to work a gig on Saturday, and then we got to watch the fight. At least we caught the last 2 of them. So I watched it again Sunday morning, and the first thing I told you, Chris, was the precision and the fluidness of McGregor's game was second to none. It was crazy. So, you know, that's a won in that match.
Yeah. I thought he was going to win. I just didn't think he was going to win that convincing. And now you took a person that's a complete Conor nut rider to be like, I'm never betting against the guy. I mean, he literally he mauled the guy at 155, tells you that he truly belongs in that division. And it's pretty, it makes for interesting stories more and more. Absolute MMA says Conor will need a sex change and tremendous amount of testosterone reduction, as well as 50-pound weight cut to fight Joanna for the women's bantamweight title.
Now, there's one person I think that can take McGregor, and it's a fighter I got to meet. I have a video of it. Think we should show it?
Yeah, I think so, Mike.
Okay. This guy I think can take McGregor. Hold on. It's coming up. Sorry, guys. I got to share my screen. All right. Okay. Now, this guy I think can take him. What do we think? Now, do we know who that guy is?
Oh shit, that's great.
I think that guy would take him.
What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see that one more time? What's that fighter's name?
You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, hey, what is that fighter's name?
Secret Weapon. I think he may be the guy fighting Mighty Mouse on December 3rd.
So Carrie says, yes, Mike, get closer to the camera. You look even hotter close-up person.
Thanks, Carrie. You're the best.
Carrie's soaked right now. Carrie, sit down.
So that fighter, I think, would take McGregor. He's training for the next, the next fight.
I think you should play it one more time.
All right, you got it. One more time.
You guys want to see it one more time? Hit one. Hold on. Before you play it, Mike, everyone in the chat, hit one if you want to see that amazing fighter one more time. Mike will play it for you guys. If we see enough one, play it for you again. You can see the next big thing in mixed martial arts. Hit one. Hit one. So Mike will wait for the ones. He looks like, oh, here you go. Carry immediate one. Instant.
All right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Glenn Allen, instant one. All right. So we got 2 ones. I guess 2 ones is good, better than none, right?
Here we go.
Okay, absolute says it. Let's do it. The world is your oyster right now, Mike. Dan the Man says, is that Wonder Boy?
So there you go.
Mike, I need you to get a little bit closer to the camera, just a little bit.
Sorry. All right. You didn't see it, did you? I didn't play it, did you?
No, you didn't.
I'll do it again. Hold on. Here we go.
Where's the sound? No sound?
And there we go.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Guys, badass.
So Mexican says Mike can't even win the fight over obese.
Was good stuff, right?
Jesus Christ says Mike is boxing faster than a shadow. Awesome.
Listen, I fuck shit up.
So there you go. We found the man who will take down McGregor. I know he lost to Diaz, but he want to beat him again. So he's on top of the world with 2 belts. Wait, hold on. What's this fighter's name again? Oh, Mike's taking his shirt off again.
I gotta show the V-neck. I think it's a V-neck, right? Yeah. See, that's how you get that shit. He looks like they're for flyweight. Yeah, I'm more middleweight. I'm about $185.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah.
So Carrie says he can box me anytime.
It's good stuff.
There you go, Mike. There you go. So there it is. We found the McGregor murderer right there. We're gonna call him the McGregor murderer.
Middleweight, I'll take him.
Connor, what do you think of that new fighter? What do you think?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, see, Connor's not. He's not impressed.
It looks like a midget version of Chris Weidman. You guys are fucking funny.
There you go, guys.
You guys are fucking funny.
So the best part about that is if Mike doesn't give me the video, I'll just record it off of this stream and I'll play it for you guys multiple times down the road.
Chris was dying for that video. I was holding it over his head for a few weeks now. Yeah, so I fuck shit up, let me tell you.
It's so awesome. So hey, look at this chat room going. We got 20 viewers right now strong. We see a lot of OG viewers, welcome, and we see new ones. There's new ones here. If you're new to the show, MMA-holes, we do a Wednesday show every Wednesday where we show crazy boxing. Our friend V-neck over here is showing us some boxing skills right over there. He's gonna take you under his wing and he's gonna teach you the art of punching a bag.
That's a bacon neck t-shirt. Oh, you fucking guys.
So this is what I want to know. If you were here on our Saturday stream where we came on for the championship fights, we had our what do we have on our shirts? We had our IT shirts. Someone said something. What we were wearing? Yeah, we had our shirts on, and well, we did have our shirts on. But who was here? If you guys were here on Saturday, let me get some thumbs ups. Let me get some ones in the chat. I need some ones. If you guys were here, I want to know. And welcome back, because we're not having McChickens this time. We're having coffee. Well, I have my little coffee container over here. It's like a rocket, and that's that. Okay, guys. So let's. I'm gonna go through the card real quick. I'm gonna go through. Jane Doe missed Saturday. Jane Doe, we missed you. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys on a little trip. Mike, you want to go on a trip?
Let's do it.
Oh, look, I see a face. I see a face. Hold on. Before I take you guys on this trip, this is a guest. There's a guest.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Well, that's Sleepy Mike. Hi, Sleepy Mike.
How you guys doing?
Sleepy Mike is here. If you guys were here, I see some ones. There were people here on Saturday night stream. This is Sleepy Mike. Sleepy Mike is here to say hello to everybody. Hello, Sleepy Mike.
Hi everybody. I'm in bed. What do you think about that? Yeah, what's going on?
Mike, what did you think about the fights on Saturday? I know you fell asleep a couple of times, but what did you
It was
think?
good. It was good. It was, you know, it was quite exciting. You know, it was McGregor, Wonder Boy, the African American. Who else? Who's the other guy? The girl, Polish, right? The Polish girl. Yeah. Bruce Buffer, right? Isn't that Mike Buffer's brother? Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Buffer.
He shows up every now and then.
Yeah, Mike Buffer's the boxing guy. He's the one
Correct.
that was
Let's
on
get ready to rumble, right?
Sega CD had the game with the boxing. What was it called? Title Fight. Remember it was Sega CD? It was like a reality boxing thing.
Yeah.
And Mike Buffer was in the game. Yeah.
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 Bruce Buffer's brother was in a video game back in the day, and it was Michael Buffer. Yeah, and he goes, "Let's get."
I think it was called Prize Fight or something. Yeah.
So Mike was there. Mike was there with us on Saturday. We call him Sleepy Mike. He was hanging out. He had McChickens, and he was there with us enjoying the fights. I think he got to stay up for the last fight, right? You were there for McGregor.
Yeah. I stayed up for McGregor. Yeah.
And were you happy about the outcome?
It was good. It was good. He's on steroids, I think. You know, there's a lot of rage going on in that cage. You know. So I would highly recommend checking for his name on the Mitchell report. You know.
The Mitchell report. Okay, that's baseball.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Mike, Carrie's in the chat right now. She's in our chat. She's in our live chat, and she finds V-neck Mike sexy. So what do you think about that?
Wait, I don't see Carrie. Is she the who let the dogs out?
She's in the chat right now. She's in the live chat right now, and she's hanging out with everybody. And she's here. Oh. She thinks Mike's sexy. She saw Mike box.
That's right.
Did you, Mike? Did you get?
Yeah.
Did you get to see Mike's boxing?
Yeah, we're not showing it again.
No, I didn't. I think you should show it again.
Yeah, I think so too. If you guys want to see Mike boxing one more time, I need to see ones in the chat.
No, we're good. We're good. We're getting
So Sleepy Mike can see it because
I'm getting rolled. Mexican's rolling on me tonight for my boxing video. I think he wants to fight. So one day, Mexican, me and you, man. One day.
All right, let's back it up. Let's see what's going on this year. MMA-HOLES, your stream is a little messed up, or is it my Obama phone?
It's your Obama phone.
All right. Dan the Man thinks Mexican is the funniest dude on the planet. He swears. I agree. You're a funny man, Mexican. Carrie says truck drivers, LOL. Garrett M says, is everyone in New England new Mike? Okay. All right.
It means name Mike.
What's that?
It means named Mike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably named. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Named Mike. It's not New England. We're from Nuevo York. Dan the Man says it's going to be a Trump phone pretty soon. Who the fuck is that guy? Dan the Man says. You ask and you receive.
Who the fuck is that guy?
All right. What do you got? Anything
Dude, Mex makes you crack up, man. You are the funny fuck, dude. Let me tell you. You're a funny fuck.
Mexican taking jobs from the YouTube comments. Connor has more rage than Super. Absolute MMA. Jane Doe. Carrie is single. Don't sleep on the Mex. On that Mex. X, I came to this country. This is from Mexican. It says, X, I came to this country to take your comments, your jobs, and your bitch. Mexican got laid on Saturday. How do you guys feel about that, MMA-HOLES?
Nice. Bravo.
Good. Yeah, it's good. Bravo. Good stuff.
Do you guys want more of Sleepy Mike? Because Sleepy Mike's here. If you have any questions for Sleepy Mike, he's willing to answer them. Anything about MMA, he's a big MMA fan. And he's here live on a special occasion to say hello to you guys. There he is. Hold on.
I'm switching accounts for 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Wait.
Okay, so Mike is switching cameras. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to go back. Before you got into the chat, we decided to talk about a little bit of UFC 205. We're going to backtrack, and boom, there it is. We're presenting to everybody. And that's not UFC 205. That happens to be this weekend. Oh, I hear coughing. Is that the black lung? Do you have the black lung?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's dying. Who the hell is that? What is that, a goat? You have a goat in the room?
Yeah, he runs around.
Who's that?
There we go.
Who is that? All right. We got both mics in. There's a goat in the room. There's a goat in Sleeping Mike's room. Okay. We're going to start off. Here we go. Let's start off with a little Frankie Edgar. Okay. Mike's flexing for everybody. And this is what I'm going to do. Hold on. Mike's flexing. Mike's giving you the muscle sign. Hold on. So you guys can see. There he is. Look. You guys, there he is. It's a high quality Wednesday night for you guys. High quality. Okay, here we go. Present to everybody. Boom. There it is. Okay, guys. We are here. Frankie Edgar versus Jeremy Stevens.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's Jeremy Stevens. Frankie Edgar wins by decision. What'd you guys think of that fight?
5 of 14 for Frankie. It's 36. That's 36%. You know, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. That's a good point. All right, Mike. Frankie Edgar, do you think that was a big win? V-neck, Mike.
Big win? Yeah, sure, it was a big win. It was a great win. Listen, how do you even ask that question? It's a fantastic win.
All right, yeah, Frankie needed that win really bad to get back in the W column. And, he's back in the picture. He shook it off, went 3 rounds with a hard-hitting fighter. He fought him smart, fought him slick, takes the win. Miesha Tate versus Pennington. This is an interesting one, guys. Miesha Tate versus Pennington. I did think Tate was going to beat her up good. And if you look through the fight, 1, 2, and 3, Pennington whooped Tate's ass, forced her to retire. And Mike, did you see that Miesha Tate, she thought about retiring in the cage? This wasn't a premeditated thing. This is literally, I got the shit kicked out of me. I'm done. What do you think about that?
Which Mike?
You.
Oh, well, it was obviously a spontaneous decision. It's quick. She got beat. She was sulking, and she hasn't gone back on that comment yet, though, right?
No, it looks like she's sticking to that as of now. But who knows? I don't know. Is she? She could possibly be done. She could be done. She looked like she was defeated. Brian Caraway says, "Don't do it, Miesha." And she might be sticking to it. Mike V-neck, what do you think? Do you think Miesha Tate is going to stay retired, or is it just a emotional moment?
Yeah, I think she's being a sore loser. I was under the impression that after those last 2 losses, that she's bummed. I think she lost a lot of street cred out there on her very short-lived championship status. Mike, you look good right now. Anyway, yeah, I think she's bluffing.
You think she's bluffing? Okay, we have a bluff.
Yeah, I think it's a marketing thing. I think about 6 months you'll see the coming out of retirement fight.
And those who don't know, Mike here is a marketing expert.
Yeah, I am. But I guarantee I'm correct. I guarantee.
So you both think that? All right. Here we go. We give you the best intellectual MMA conversation ever in town, the MMA-holes. I think that Miesha might stay retired. I don't know. I think she was a little sincere.
How old is Miesha?
She's
30.
52.
She's 30.
She's 30. Oh.
And she's been fighting for a long time. She's been doing this for a while. All right, here we go. Chris Weidman, Yo Romero. Shocker. Watching it again. Weidman, I think, win the first. Hold on, I'm going to go through the rounds right here. I think Weidman got the first. I think the second, Yo Romero. And then the third round, super quick into that third round, the devastating knee blow. What do you guys think of this fight? Was this a...
I think that Monero lost as soon as he was born and given the name Yo.
Who's Monero?
Who's Monero?
Sounds like a pizza place. Monero.
The fuck is Monero?
What's his last name?
Romero?
Go back to it. Yeah, that one.
Jesus.
I can't see it. It was just
Monero.
All right.
His name.
So what were you saying about Monero?
Once he was born and given the name Yoel, you lose for life.
So you think Yoel De Niro? You think Yoel De
Strange
Niro?
name.
Yeah.
I think he got the majority to fight. I would say from what I saw, I think Monero.
Wrong.
Yeah, I think he did.
Wrong.
I think. Well,
Wrong.
you know what? Listen.
You were sleeping. You didn't even watch it.
I watched the replay. The size alone. Look at him. He's so much bigger.
He's actually not. He's just more cut, but he's actually shorter.
How much?
All right. So, Mike, what do you think about this?
So I think Weidman had the first round, hands down. I think the second round, Romero came back. I wasn't sure where it went the second round. I could have given it to either one of them, my opinion. And obviously we saw what happened in the third round.
Do you think that this fight is a fight that's going to really set Weidman back far? Or is this just another speed bump?
I mean, listen, I think he's still going to be ranked high, but I think he's going to have to prove himself at least another 2 fights before he gets a title shot again. He's going to have to, I don't know who's next for him on the list. If he's going to fight Rockhold again, which I don't know what's going to happen there, or is he going to – listen, Romero's probably going to get a shot at some point. It's going to be either him or what's his face? The other dude. I can't remember his name now.
Jacare Silva?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Romero he's definitely getting the shot. He's the guy. He's the guy right now that's going to get that title versus Bisping.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to happen, and he's going to run Bisping over, and you'll remember Romero will be your champ. All right, JJ versus KK. Okay, JJ, 5-round fight. Pretty dominant for the most part. She had her moments where she stumbled a little bit, but she pretty much took her down, and Carolina says that she would like to see a rematch in Poland. JJ laughed it off and said, move on. She's going to someone else. What do you guys think about that?
I think it was a pretty close fight. I do.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Well, is there UFC in Poland or no?
It's everywhere.
Where in Poland?
Where in Poland?
Is there like multiple arenas?
All right. So, Mike, what do you think?
I would not care to I would not want to see that rematch. Not interested.
Okay, you wouldn't want to see that rematch?
Well,
it's not going to happen. That rematch is not going to happen.
Dull. Very dull fight.
Well, not that it's dull. Carolina, she is good enough to be back again, but I just think after that performance, I think if it was a closer barn burner, it would be a different story. She's going to need a couple of fights to bounce back, and I think she'll be right there again. I think she will get the rematch, but not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I think we all in agreement that she's not going to have a rematch right away. Here we go. Mike's boy, Stephen Thompson, very likable guy, nice guy. We met him. Cool people, and it went to that weird draw. Do you guys agree with this? This is an interesting one, and I like to talk about this one. And Garrett M says no shit about MMA.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you say?
Tyrone won.
Well, Tyrone must be Tyron's evil brother, because there's no Tyrone.
Mike, Garrett doesn't buy it. He doesn't think you know anything about MMA. Would you like to defend yourself?
Who, me or Mike?
Would you like to defend yourself?
Who, me?
Yeah. I know it's shocking.
Yeah. No, I know a lot. That's, if you really want to know if I know about MMA, the answer to that question is yes, I do know a lot.
Well, there you go, Garrett. He told you.
Yeah.
He told you.
Listen, what's his name? Gary?
No, his name is Garrett M. A nice MMA player.
So,
okay.
Invincible writes that he thinks that Woodley, Invincible, I'm assuming you're a guy, thinks that Woodley should have won by unanimous decision. I totally disagree. I totally disagree with that. I think that the majority draw was spot on. I was a little torn a little bit in that fourth round when we saw that, that guillotine. When he came out of it, we knew it was a 10-8 round. I think that at that point, when Wonderboy did come out of that, I think he dominated the fifth round. I think the majority draw was spot on.
I see some requests in the chat that people miss Joey Mouth. That's what it looks like. Carrie says 1, 2, and 5. I agree with the thing as well as this being a majority draw. I thought watching it was a majority draw. I have no complaints about either first round or the third round. Was it the third round? Hold on. 2, 3 was
2 and 4 was. I'm sorry. 2 and 4 was Woodley.
Yeah, 4 was the other one. So 1 and 4. Actually, you know what? Let me pull up the scorecards. I'll make life a little bit easier for
I'll be right back.
Mike will be right back. Mike, while Mike's gone, do you want to talk to everyone while I pull up the scorecards? What's Mike's thoughts?
Sure. This Saturday there's some more preliminary fights, right?
This Saturday there's 2 fights, and there's one in Brazil, and there's one in Ireland in the afternoon. Yeah, it's an Ireland fight. What do you think about that? Do you think that's good for countries?
It sounds like a good time, you know.
Are you gonna be watching?
Yeah, the Ireland one especially. Who's fighting in Ireland?
All right. There's Mike's thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna pull up. Let's pull this up here. Where's our scorecards? Where are you, scorecards?
Scorecards.
So, Mike, you're thinking it's a majority. Which rounds did you think was that 10-8 rounds? It was the majority draw.
4.
You're saying 4.
Look at that curl. What do you think about that?
That curl is amazing.
Like Superman.
It's like
it is one of the better curls in the business.
Yeah,
Listen,
look at that.
Just quick, while we look for that scorecard, I want to show everybody. Remember, we were talking about a while ago. For those followers that are always consistent, that awesome photo shoot that Chris and I went on to see Weidman and Wonderboy. The magazine was released today. We're meeting them on December 5th. We're going to get those signatures that we promised. Here's the cover. It just came out today. Take a look at that shit.
Wow.
Cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Wonderboy, Stephen Thompson, good stuff. This is before the beatdown.
So it's gonna be funny. Everyone at the party is gonna be a former champ, hanging out with the MMA-holes. It's gonna be pretty good, pretty exciting. And poor Weidman, poor guy.
Yeah.
So all right, I found the cards. It only took me 7 hours to find because we were moving right along. And here it is. There's the scorecards right over there. Let's present this to everybody. If you could see, there it is. That's for the Stephen Thompson, Tyron Woodley bout, the majority decision. Okay. Now this is the interesting part. One judge scores the first round 10-8, and another one judge scores a 10-9. Okay. And then they flip-flopped. The fourth round, they flip-flopped. And then there was a 10-8, and then the other judge that scored the first round at 10-8 scored that at 10-9. It's bizarre. But watching it live, you could make an argument for both rounds being a 10-8. So it's interesting that 2 judges scored it differently. And then you have one judge that went 10-9 straight across. Mike's laughing.
No, because do you see what your brother just did?
No, I didn't see it. What did he do?
Mike, do one more time.
What did he do, the ass?
Yeah. He put the camera on his wife.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. There you go. Do you guys want to see the wife? Mike can put the camera on for you guys. There she is. Wait, hold on. There she is. She's sleeping. Shh.
Yeah, well, she's aware of what's going on, so now she's covered herself up.
We have a question for her. Ask her real quick. What did she think about the fights this weekend? Just put the camera on real quick and see what she thinks.
What did you think about the fights this weekend? Yeah, go on live stream. No, you're not gonna get an answer. It's all right though. Okay.
If you want to see Mike make out his wife right now, push 1.
Okay. So let's put these cards back on the screen. If you want to watch the makeout, that's a request. Let's see. Let's check out the chat. Okay. Exo says, "Fuck your cards." Damn, by 1 point. That's from Garrett. 1. Oh, there is a 1 there.
So Mike, get started.
Let the makeout session begin.
Oh, Dan, the guy that won the contest. Good question. So we are, as we mentioned, we have to wait till the night of the event to get those signatures since the magazine came out after UFC 205. The event is taking place on Tuesday, December 5th. Chris and I will be there, and that is the day we get our autographs, and the winner gets his copy.
There you go. We're going to be hanging out at the Gotham Magazine after party, UFC 205 after party with some of the fighters. We'll get some pictures, get some autographs. That's how we're going to do it. Maybe we could do a little live streaming during then. That'd be nice as well. What's the date on that, Mike?
Tuesday, December 5th.
Tuesday, December 5th. Stay tuned. We're going to keep you guys posted on that. I see Mexican says, Chris, should 10 8 rounds even exist? And if so, when is it applicable? Hello. Because our standards aren't the same as the corrupt judges, period. 10 8 rounds are just pure dominated rounds, man. That's pretty much it. And when you know, like after watching McGregor Diaz too, there was a lot of speculation on the 10-8. Should have been a 10-8 in one of those rounds and this and that. And you can make an argument each way. I do feel with this Woodley Wonderboy fight, there is a clear 10-8 round for both. I mean, I think the first round, a lot of people, I might be in the minority about this, but I think the first round could clearly be a 10-8 round. So I'm not in disagreement with that one judge. The fourth round, definitely, for sure. That could be a 10-8 round as well. So I think it's fair. I think there should be more 10-8 rounds. I think if a fighter dominates a round, they should be rewarded for it. I really do feel that. The unfortunate part about it is Wonderboy won 3 rounds and it became a draw. So, but I still think it's a win for Wonderboy, Mike. What do you think in this?
Do I think it was a win for Wonderboy? Yeah. I don't.
Well, he's got that rematch. So,
oh, I thought you said it was the Batch a win. I'm sorry, I misunderstood your question. Like, no, it wasn't.
So you took that literally. Was it literally a win?
Is it a win-win for? Yeah, is it a win situation for Wonderboy? Yes, it's like it never happened except the 2 black guys.
Mm-hmm. We don't like racism here, Mike. Don't talk about 2 black guys like that.
Yeah, black guys. Sorry, I'm making these comments are fucking funny. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. I'm hoping that rematch comes in February for Barclays. I think it's a possibility.
If you see Mike is spinning, is he okay? What do you think about this? Mike, what do you think about the spinning?
Yeah. True MMA fan.
He's out of breath. Is he okay? Oh, he's holding on to the cabinet. I think he's going to throw up. Imagine you just threw up. That'd be great. Yeah, so Mr. Papa Giorgio thinks it's funny. Yeah, Mike? Okay.
Mike is broken.
Okay, so Jane Doe says, now they know each other's style. So the next one is going to be, okay, I don't know, crazy. There she goes. Split draw, okay. So, yeah, it's definitely a win for Wonderboy. I think, do you think Wonderboy's going to get it right away, that rematch? Or do you think Damian Wire, Damian Wire. Oh, Damian Maya.
Damian Wire's pretty good.
Yeah, now Damian Maya, what does he do? He just hangs out?
He hangs out. I think you have to give the respect, and the rematch has to happen. According to, obviously, the scorecard, that's like the fight never happened. Majority draw, has to happen again. Wonderboy earned that fight. He earns to try to get it one more time.
Do you think that that Tyron Woodley has a say right now? I mean, he is the champ. If he's like, nah, man, that was a draw. Let me fight Meyer. Let me do that. Let's do that in St. Louis. Let's get that fight going. Do you think he has any say in the matter with that?
I think the money is going to be either on a Wonderboy fight, or if McGregor is able to do it, I think it's going to be on that. I don't think Maya's going to bring that kind of crowd. I think people want to see that Wonderboy rematch.
So this is I would like to see Wonderboy win the belt. I'm biased on this one, but watching the fight again, I thought the fight was amazing the first time around. The second time around, when I watched it again, the heart that Wonderboy had was unbelievable. It really was. It was tremendous heart to get out of that round where he literally was in a lot of trouble. They said that little head slipped out and this and that, and he got on top of Woodley, and then took the last like 40 seconds away from Woodley on that one. That was amazing round. But watching the fight as a whole again, it wasn't as good as I thought the first time around. You know, like I watched some of these other fights again, and I'm like, oh, that was a great fight. Watching the Wonderboy Woodley fight again, it doesn't have that replay value that I thought it would have. What did you think the second time around watching that fight?
Just as good.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't as excited. I kind of was bored in some spots in the fight.
Because you knew it was going to happen.
No, not that I knew. I was bored. I was just straight up bored. I see Mike's feet is over there. But yeah, it didn't excite me as much. I mean, I respect how Wonderboy's heart was, and he really took it to Woodley and was relentless. And I do respect that. But yeah, the replay value wasn't anything exciting. And I'm wondering, even though it got fight in the night and everything like that, I'm wondering if it is enough steam to go for that rematch. I'm interested.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mexican. That's what I'm saying, though. Oh, Marilyn's back. Hello, Marilyn. Okay. Marilyn says She thinks he's going to get the Wonder Boy's going to get the rematch sooner than later. He deserves it. That's from Marilyn. Marilyn is mine. Called it. All right, Ghosts. They're fighting over Marilyn in the chat. Back off, Mexican. She's my bae. We can throw down, homie. I called her already. Wow, Marilyn, they're fighting over you. You guys looking at this chat is pretty funny. That's too funny. Invincible Summer, it was a boring fight other than the round 1 and 4. There you go. So Invincible Summer agrees. You know, it's true, man. Mike, watch that fight again.
I watched it 3 times.
Dude, I'm telling you right now. All right, so do you think that was better than McGregor Diaz too?
No, that's not. So now you're asking me a question that has no relevance. I didn't say it was better. I said it was a good fight. There's many fights that were a lot better than the Woodley Wonder Boy fight.
But if it was on TV, you're like, oh, I'm going to sit through 5 rounds of this.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Is that because you're a Wonder Boy fan, or is it because it's a good fight?
Both.
All right. There you go. Interesting. Okay. I'll fight you as soon as I get part ownership with them MMA-holes. That's from X-Ghost. All right. Dan the Man. What's that?
I heard some feedback.
All right. Dan the Man says that dinner last week was nice, Marilyn. Okay.
Who's Marilyn?
Marilyn's in the chat. She's an MMA-hole. She's part of the MMA-holes. She's part of the family. She's a nice addition to the MMA-holes.
Oh, good.
And she's a Wonder Boy fan. She's a big Wonder Boy fan. Stephen Thompson.
From his fighting skills or from his looks?
It could be both. A little bit of both. A little bit. He's a nice guy. He's a good-looking guy, and he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Zoe says, what the fuck, Mexican? Mexican says, Jane, I got a lot of love. Oh, so Jane's upset. Jane's sad. You're still my favorite. Don't worry. Jay Pro-J says, Jesus Maynard versus Edgar 2 was a split draw. That's from Jay Pro-J. Jesus Christ says, Tyron versus Wonder 2, because that's best for business. So Jesus Christ wants to see that too. Marilyn's flattered with a little smiley face. You're welcome, babe. Thank you. Jesus Christ says, Jay, thanks. I'll watch to see what happens. Okay. Mexican says, make a call and leave your children fatherless. Chill out.
Who's anybody else on the show tonight or no? Just me and Mike?
So you guys are on the show. I might throw the chat into the Hangouts. The Hangouts into the chat. Hello. Might do that in a little bit, but I'd like to talk a little bit more about these fight card. I'm going to take the Twitter off. So there we go. So we're split right now. Would I want to see Wonder Boy Woodley 2? Yes, I would like to see that. Just because the Maya fight doesn't excite me too much, but I just think that Maya, it really does suck for this guy. Maya does deserve that shot. He's been waiting around, and he really deserves it. Like, big time deserves that shot. So I wouldn't be surprised if Maya got it, but I guess between the two, I'd rather see Wonder Boy Woodley 2. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that main event, guys. Here we go. Presents to everybody. What's that? Bellator MMA. We could talk about that too, but we're going to talk about this real quick. Boom. Alvarez McGregor. The fight that Michael stayed up for. The fight that we were eating chickens and laughing and shoving French fries up Mike's nose. Mike, you remember that? The French fry up the nose?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you like better, the chicken slap or the French fry up the nose?
I don't remember the chicken slap. I remember.
But if you watch our last video, I put a link. In the last video in the comments, and you could watch yourself get slapped with the chicken over and over again if you would like.
Okay, good.
All right, we do that. We do that for everybody. Okay, so here we go. The main event.
Can I take comments on this phone or no? I can't, right?
If you look at our YouTube, you just go onto our page, check out our show, and you'll see the live chat in there. You can see what's going on. You can watch. You can read the chats as well as everyone else. Sound good?
Sounds like fun.
Mike sideways. Okay, here we go. So round 1, fun round, man. Fun, everyone. McGregor, 2 knockdowns, 20 total strikes, significant strikes, 18-6. Alvarez was lost. He was lost in there. He just didn't know how to catch his rhythm. I liked that he was kicking his leg, that Alvarez was going for that kick. I kind of wish that he went a little bit more for the wrestling game and made it a little more difficult for McGregor. He got caught up, and like I said before, he was beaten before he even got into the cage. Before he even stepped in the octagon, I feel Alvarez was done. He was beaten. He did his lap around the cage. McGregor got into his face. He was in his head, and he just didn't have a shot from from the beginning of the match. Then you go into that second round and then stick a fork in him. McGregor with that 4-punch combo. Mike, what do you think about that finish? Do you think it was an early stop? Do you think it was a right stop? What do you think about that slick finish?
Which Mike? Me, Mike?
Well, considering the other mic is not there, I'm going to go.
Where the hell you go?
I'm looking for. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for the MMA-holes on.
You spanking? What are you doing?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, I was looking for it on the YouTube thing, the comments.
Was it an early stoppage? From what I've seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, I thought Eddie was out cold for about 2 seconds. So if I saw that correctly, then the stoppage was warranted. If not, I think they probably could have given him the chance to pop back up.
Yeah, I don't think he was out cold, but I think they were like, okay, my man he caught 4 nasty shots. He was about to catch a shitload more. He wasn't able to defend himself with a clear mind, and they just got in there and like, all right, enough of this. And like we all saw, Eddie he wasn't arguing it. He was like, I had enough. I think I'm gonna pack my bags and go for my next fight. So yeah, I think that was right stoppage. They stopped it at the right time. McGregor slickly put him away, and is a 2-belt champion. All right, what is Mike doing?
I can't.
What do you guys think of those moves? If you like those moves, give us thumbs ups and give us ones. Don't mess with Mike.
Every once in a while, I gotta let it loose. The anger.
Is that what you do before bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So Invincible Summer says Santa Claus does exist. Fook Eddie. My coat costs more than your show money. And McGregor, do you agree about that? Oh, McGregor.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there he is. He got a little choked up, McGregor. He didn't know what to say. All right. Let's see. Mexican says, Glenn, bro, you talking about one of my ladies right now? They're still fighting over the ladies. Your text tone, what do you mean, though? Marilyn says, he wasn't out cold, but after the ref stopped, you could tell he was done. Good stoppage. So Marilyn likes that stoppage. So Carrie says he's about to go out. Took a lot of damage. Laughed my ass off, Garrett. I think they're laughing at your dance, Mike. I think they like that dance.
Oh, yeah. Well, got to bring a little substance, to the show. Right?
This Mike is just asking to be slapped with a chicken sandwich now. That's from Dan the Man.
I like Dan the Man. He's all right.
All right.
He's good. He's not like this Jared, Jared,
says,
Jared the carrot.
I'll tear you a new one. So now Jane's going after Glenn. Mexican Jane, I got this, little baby. Relax and look pretty. X goes, Diaz. Insect-like attention. Wait, hold on. What does it say? Diaz insect-like attention span is an attribute in the attribute in the mental warfare against Connor. Am I missing something here? Diaz insect?
Diaz's insect-like attention. I guess he's saying he's stupid.
Diaz is. Oh, I didn't see the
insect-like attention span is an attribute in mental warfare against. Okay, I get it.
There you go. X goes. We need a little.
Makes no sense. All right, I get it.
Too much coffee. Too much caffeine.
Fook Mike.
I'm good at that. Garrett says Fook Mike. There you go. All right. So Mike, they love you.
Good.
They love you. The MMA.
Oh, Garrett. That's Garrett. The other.
So Mike, you able to read
Garrett
that now?
Mike. Huh?
What?
No, I was asking what Garrett said.
You were able to read it? Are you?
It's Fook Mike.
No, I can't read it. I looked. I tried to go on YouTube. I couldn't find the live video.
Just type in MMA-holes.
I did. It was last week's video came up.
It's there.
I hit video.
I'm on 2 computers. I can see him, so it's here.
Just go to the MMA-holes live stream, Mike. MMA-holes live stream, and you'll find a live link. It'll say MMA-holes live. You click on that, and then you'll see our chat pop up with our sexy MMA-holes in here.
I got UFC. Oh, I got you. Hold on here. Now I know what it is.
Okay, Mike's here. Okay, did I miss something? Who's Glenn? Hooked on phonics MMA-holes. Yeah, sometimes I have a tough time getting through these.
Yeah.
Mexican says, Chris, get your little brother off. This little dude is smoking meth. Mike, you smoking that meth again?
He's on mute.
All right, he's on mute. And Dan the Man is sorry, Glenn. You forgot you were here. How dare Dan do that? Glenn says, all good. Smiley faces. He's apologizing again. Oh, poor Special Mike. Should we call him Special Mike instead of Sleepy Mike? What do you think?
Yeah. What the hell's he doing?
All right. Are we gonna get a little? Are we gonna get a little of that this time, Mike? I forgot to isolate that for the show. Pissed.
It's all good. I'll do it for you right now.
Okay, Mikey's first big day at MMA-HOLES. Garrett. Yeah, this is his first day. Look at him. His first day on the job. And poor guy's trying to pull it together. But he's here.
He is. Fuck that. All right, Mike's back. Mike, so how about a little MMA topic, though? Let's hear something. Let's get some of your thoughts. What do you think of the Mousasi fight next weekend? What do you think?
Hold on.
He's on. We can't hear you.
We're just going to look at this. We're just going to look at that. Just going to stare at Mike for a little while. But keep it on him. He's looking for something. I think he lost his volume. Mike, if you hear us, dance. Dance around the room. All right. I figure we keep it on Mike while he's trying to figure out. I see his volume's off. Mike, your volume looks like it's off. It's all right. It's okay. We forgive you. All right. So let's talk about next weekend a little bit. Let's get into next weekend. We have two fights. So there's a lot of questions for next weekend. And we're going to get into that right now. There's two fights going on in the UFC. There's an afternoon in Ireland, and there is a night fight in Brasilia. I'm trying to get this on the screen right now, and here we go. There's also Bellator MMA. What are we watching? We watching the UFC? We watching Bellator? We watching both? We want to know. We're going to present this to everybody. Here we go. Here is my boy Uriah Hall, is a badass beast, versus Gegard Mousasi, who is another badass beast. So let's go on this fight card and check it out. It's a nice, quick, intimate card between 4 fighters in the main event, the main card. 2 fighters in it. That'd be great in the main event if we had 4 fighters in the cage. That'd be a lot of fun to watch. Chairs and ladders.
Fucking battle royale.
Yeah. So let's go through this right off the bat. Artem Lobov. Do you guys know who Artem is? I know who Artem is. He's my boy. He's my friend. If you look at the MMA-HOLES on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you'll see me posing with Artem, and he is the Russian Hammer versus Teruto Ishihara.
Artem is a very common Russian name.
He is. He's Russian, and he lives in Ireland. He trains with Conor McGregor. He's his boy, and he's our boy, too. He's an MMA-HOLE.
Does Conor McGregor live in Ireland, or does he live in the States?
Lives in Ireland.
Oh.
He lives in Africa. Conor McGregor's from Africa. All right.
What do you have, 15 people watching this?
So right now, our live stream, it says that we have 15 strong. Yes. All right, so here we go.
Good.
That's pretty funny. Artem looks like a middle-aged high school teacher doing MMA.
Artem's been around the block. He's what they call a journeyman, Artem. He's basically that guy. He just can't get over the hump. He was in the Ultimate Fighter. Because boy Conor was there, he got a second chance, look great, putting people to sleep. And he's a 500 fighter, this guy. But he's got that nasty punch. He's got those Russian hammers. Well, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like a porno, Russian hammers. But Artem he's got some pop. And I think Artem needs this one big time. This is on the main card. I know he's starting it, but he's in his homeland. This is going to be a big one for him. Artem in Ireland versus Teruto. What do you guys think about this fight over here?
Well, it seems like it's going to be a pretty good fight.
All right, that's what Mike says. What does this Mike say? What do you think, Artem?
Yeah, I'm going with the Russian Hammer on this one.
The Russian Hammer. Okay, here we go. We got a Russian Hammer. We have one that says it's going to be a pretty good fight. I am biased on this one. I really want Artem to win this fight. I think in his...
What's that guy have what does he have, a tree tattooed on his chest?
It looks like a jester ram.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah, it's interesting.
something badass. But here's the thing. He's a Japanese fella.
Yeah.
He's 10-2-0. KO TKO. Look at it. 80%. Looks like another finisher we got over here. Looks like someone's going to sleep in this fight. The Russian Hammer is basically a 500 fighter. I got to give it to the Hammer, man. I got to give it to the Hammer myself. I'm going to pick Artem. I want him to win. I'm going with my heart on this one. I'm going Artem. Artem. Timothy Johnson versus Alexander Volkov, the Drago. Here we go. We have an invisible man, Mike. What do you think about this? Here he is. Timothy versus the invisible man. Alrighty. So on these cards, there's nothing super exciting on these cards. You know, it's an after.
Why is there no picture?
He's not a man. He's the
Because once in a while they have this new thing called the Invisible Fighter, and they bring out, he's like in one of those like morph suits, and he fights. You don't know who he is.
Exco says, I'll miss Artem's fight. I'd rather count leaves. Oh, God. That's funny. Yeah, that's what they do every once in a while. They try to make it a little more exciting, so they pick an invisible fighter. So the guy's just swinging in the air, and hopefully he wins. Where did Mike go? We lost Mike.
I'm right here. Mike's frozen. I'm reading some of these comments. I'm going to comment on one of them. So hold on one second. So anyway, I read the comment about Mike Faber, and I'm sure you're not talking about the guy from Homeland. I'm talking. You're probably talking about my cleft chin like Uriah Faber, and I'll give you that one. It's pretty funny. Not the guy Mike Faber from Homeland. I know that's not who you're talking about. As much as I wouldn't mind that either. Yeah, I appreciate this. But you know what? This is it's pretty cool. It's like a chin pussy.
Or an ass chin. Hello. Hey, what we got here?
So that is pretty funny. Whoever said that, I think it was Mexican. I probably said that joke about Faber because he's a comedian in this room. But anyway, all funny shit. Thank you for the laughs.
Mexican is on point. I think after he got a little stank on the hang low, he's in full form today. He's doing very well. I see it looks like a new person. Lasmim Alves says hello. I haven't seen you before. If you're new to the show, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the MMA-Holes. We're doing a live stream on a Wednesday night talking a little UFC, a little Bellator, and a little bit of fun, a little bit of ass chin. Ass play, ass chin. Alrighty. So we got 10-2-0 versus 26-6-0. Carrie says the invisible fighter looks much smaller than the other guy. He looks a lot smaller. Okay, let's see what Carrie's saying about this. His reach, he's got no arms, he's got no legs. Not only is he invisible, but he's got no arms and no legs. But 79 inches in height versus 75 inches in height. Big weight differential in there. But you never know. These stats sway. They sway around. They're not official, and I'm sure they'll put a body in this. But looking at this right now, got to go with Timothy Johnson, ranked fighter. Usually I go with the Russian on this one, but I'm going with Timothy Johnson. What do you think? On a whim, Mike. What do you say?
Look, I'm going to go with Timothy Johnson. I'm going to go with the US of A guy. I mean, I don't know who Volkov is. I got to be honest with you. So Johnson's my pick.
All right, we got two USAs. Now we're going into a little bit more of a common territory. We see Ross Pearson, badass Ross Pearson with his tats, going on to Stevie Ray. This should be a good one. This is going to be good. Scotland for King Clan right over there. Scotland represent the real deal, Ross Pearson. I like the way Ross Pearson's been fighting lately. He's another one that looks like he's going back, turned back the time, and is doing his thing. I know he has a couple of losses over here, but he looks better as of late. He doesn't look as bad. He looks like he's ready to party. And I'm thinking Ross Pearson will win this fight. Mike, what do you think on this one? I'm going with the
yeah, I'm going to go with Pearson on this one too.
The familiar face.
Yeah.
Scotland's Stevie Ray. I think this is going to be a really good fight. This could be the fight of the afternoon.
Sorry, Jane Doe said that Johnson looks like the Iron Sheik. That's a good comparison. I'll give you that one. Iron Sheik is 100% right.
Let's go back. Let's check it out. The Iron Sheik. All right. There you go. Here's the Sheik. The Sheik is here. Sheik is allowed. All right, now the one I'm excited about. The one that really matters right here, the rematch between Uriah Hall and Gegard Mousasi. Gegard wants this one back. Uriah Hall wants to get back into the picture. This is going to be a good fight. It's a great fight. There's no way this could be a bad fight. Guys, what do you think about this? V-neck Mike.
Yeah, my pick's still going to be Mousasi for this one. I think it's going to be a fantastic fight. Ready for this one. I think Mousasi is 100% my pick for this fight. I mean, Hall's a beast. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still going Mousasi.
All right, so you're going to say Mousasi evens the series. Sleepy Mike, what do you think? Or Special Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Uriah Hall. He looks like he's more pissed off.
All right, so Mike's going with the more pissed off man, Uriah Hall, and he probably is more pissed off. He's got anger issues, and I never bet against Uriah Hall. I love the way Uriah Hall fights. It's a big fight for him. It's a big chance to move back up the ranking, and I think he's going to go 2 for 2 against Gegard. I mean, it's a tough one. If I was betting, it would be a tough one for me, but I still got to go with Uriah Hall. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know. I see Invincible Summer says Gegard will destroy Uriah. That's what a lot of people think. Ghost says overall better round played. Dan, my Spanish project. What'd I just watch? Okay, laugh out loud. Okay, so something's going on early in the chat. Okay, Carrie says, I like Uriah on this one. But it'll be a close fight. He might lose. He very well might lose because Gegard, he's a badass. He's another badass. All right, so there you go. That is the Ireland card. We flow through it softly and swiftly. We go through that. Guys, are you watching this card? It's an early card. Early in the day for us, at least. Mike, you think you're going to be having a chance to watch this? What do you think?
Me? 100%.
The afternoon one?
Yeah, both of them. I'll probably be with you watching it.
There you go, in the afternoon. I have a job in the morning, but yeah, if you want to get together.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
And I will give you bread.
Can you sing that, Mike? Can you sing that song for us? The Follow You and I'll Give You Bread song for us? Can you sing it?
Yes. It's when you eat this bread.
No, can you sing it, please?
Oh. Huh?
Can you sing it?
Well, it's late. I don't want to sing it.
No, we want to hear you sing it. Please sing it.
Wake up the wife and have
you eat this bread and friend.
There we go. We sing for you guys too. We have it all. So there you go. You guys will be watching this. I'd like to get together and watch this too. We're not gonna do an MMA-holes for this one, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow night could possibly be a pull together MMA-holes. What are you doing tomorrow night, Mike? Anyone you guys getting together or anything like that?
I might have plans tomorrow night, but I could be around. Possibly.
If you don't have sexy time planned and we get together, maybe we'll throw a stream up. Not tomorrow night. I'm talking about tomorrow. I'm talking like today is tomorrow on Saturday night. I wish tomorrow was Saturday, but it's not the case. Okay, here we go. Let's check out the chat. Let's see what's going on. All righty. Okay, so let's see. Absolute MMA says Gegard will win by decision. Uriah Hall is still mentally staggered by MMA quick hits. You think of that last fight? I think that they stopped that fight too short, too quick. I think he could have still lost that fight, but I think that was a quick stoppage. And Uriah Hall has taken beatings before and come back. So, all right, Gegard won from Garrett. Exco says 130 in so far. All right, Dan the Man says it's touchy. It's a touching story. All right, Jane Doe, it's going to be a barn burner, and I'm going with Mousasi. Jane Doe likes barn burner, so she's going with Mousasi. Exco says no telephonos. All right. Garrett says absolute, yeah, quick hits was gonna. Yeah, I was talking about the Uriah Hall fight. That dude's a beast. The dude's a beast. I fought him. Dan the Man, yeah, good times. J Protege, Andre Ward, fight Saturday. Yes, sir. Pumped up? How pumped up? Dan the Man, that was from a while ago. But I decided to upload like 2 weeks ago, just for the hell of it. All righty. Is that on Dan the Man's channel? Is Dan the Man uploading stuff? Let's all check it out. All righty. Okay, we're talking about quick hits. All right, MMA quick hits has the army with him. Chris has no idea. Dan the Man, no, I don't. Dan looked like a goat boy from Saturday Night Live. All right, so there's a video. Dan the Man has a video floating around. How about that? Maybe we could throw it into the chat and we could play it on the MMA-holes. Guys, if that video's around, put in our little chat over here. Maybe we'll play it live on the MMA-holes. Baby Jesus. A troll. MMA quick hits is so much. This whitewash. Leave comments, though. All right. Hall has gray hairs growing. It's obviously stressed. Okay, let's go into the next fight. Here we go. Mike, how you liking this right now? Sleepy Mike, how you feeling? You enjoying?
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a rank of 1 to 10, what do you think of the stream? How do you feel about our first Wednesday show with you?
6.
It's a 6? Strong 6. Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you think about Saturday? I know you were pumped up for Saturday. What'd you think about that?
It's good.
You liked it?
Yeah. Saturday was no joke.
Would you like to lead us in song while I pull up the next fight card?
Sure. Yeah, that's get going. Oh.
Sing a little song for the MMA-HOLE. Sometimes I like a little singing.
I don't like how my nose looks with this, with this selfie.
Your nose looks
Like
like
this.
your nose looks like a penis.
Mikey the Cockneys. All right, Jane Doe is out. Good night, Jane Doe. It's nice seeing you here. Like Gorilla Piss. Okay, that's Garrett. Okay, guys, here we go. Present to everybody. Now here's nighttime. Nighttime fun. Now here we go. We get a little more serious with this one. Ryan Bader. Let's just start from the top over here with Ryan Bader. So Ryan Bader, this might be his last fight in the UFC. Mike, did you hear about this?
I did not hear about that. Tell me about it.
Ryan Bader, contract up. He's looking around. He's open to hearing offers. He wants to stay with the UFC, but he's open to hearing offers from other people. This one is a rematch over here with Antonio Rosario Nogueira. Sorry about that. And this should be a very good fight. He's filling in for Gustafsson on this one. And this might be it for him with the UFC. He could possibly go somewhere else. He wants to stay. But he's saying the options are open over here. What do you think with this Ryan Bader? He's been hot as hell. Another guy redefining his career, refining himself. And look over here. Check it out. He's got that one loss. No big deal. It's from Rumble Johnson. You could forgive him. But look around here. Red, 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 red. All he does is red. He's been winning a lot lately. So this might be a good time for him to test the waters. He might have some value over here. Do you think Mikey's going to stay with the UFC or he's going to go to Bellator? What do you think on this one?
I have no predictions on this one. I'd like him to stay with UFC, but no guarantees. I have no predictions here.
All right, no predictions on this one.
The last fight was fucking awesome. So,
yeah, I mean, this is a good one. Here we go. Garrett says Ryan Bellator Bader. He thinks he's out. Peace out. It's a good chance. He might get a nice little chunk of change to go to Bellator. So, it's a good chance. All right. Okay, so Absolute MMA says Uriah has the skills to be UFC champion, and I agree. It's just that he's not mentally prepared. No, he's a head case. Some minutes he looks fantastic. Some minutes he looks completely shitted out. I'm so damn black. What's up, my friend? Just finished work a bit late. But what's good, MMA-HOLEs? I hope I didn't miss much. No, you didn't miss much. We just talked about a lot of MMA. Welcome to our chat. All right, so yeah, so now this card, here's the interesting thing. This card is going against Bellator. MMA, Chandler versus Henderson. Which one are we watching, guys? You got Chandler Henderson. You got Paige Gonzalez. This is tough. Tough decision. This or this? This or this?
Kidding.
Oh, that's a ghost. Mike, you like the ghost?
yes. Do we lose Chris?
So, Mike, we're going to play Guess Who This Is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Who is that? Any guesses?
I don't see. I only see Chris.
No, listen.
And
Listen.
then Mike.
Listen closely.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Who is that?
That sounds like John.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's John. Every time I ask John, how are you today? You hear this.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So John's good. John, you okay?
Wonderful, wonderful.
John's good. You sure, John?
Wonderful, wonderful.
John's fine. So if John's not here, we get to hear him.
Wonderful, wonderful.
John's here. Okay. John's always with us. John could be here. We go. Hey, John.
Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
John, we miss you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I gave John the link. Hopefully, come and say hello.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Good, John.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Enough of that.
Kidding.
All right, Ghost. Stop it. Stop being silly. Okay, every once in a while we get derailed and we talk about silly stuff and get a little out of control. Oh, I'm outside the cage. Boom. Back in the cage. Like that. Okay, here we go. I'm frozen. All right, so what are we watching? I want to know what you guys are watching. Are we watching Bellator? Are we watching UFC? Let me know. I want to know. I need to know. Present to everybody. Boom. This is what's going to happen. Wait, King Mo, what are you doing over there? See, now this is what I'm saying, Mike. The Bellator MMA fight, site blows. It is the worst, the absolute worst. Okay, Chandler versus Henderson. So, Mike, when you go into Bellator, this is what you see. You see this, okay? Here you go.
Nice.
Chandler, right? Now you click on it, and here it is. This is the fight card.
Oh, it's Little Richie. Little Richard.
All right. He was in the UFC.
Who, Little Richard?
Yeah. He was a champ. All right, so this is it. This is what they show you. It's the best. Pop-ups come up, and they show you this. It is easily the worst website ever. This is it. This is it. Okay, that's them. This is what they show you. Okay, it's fantastic. Then you go to UFC, and it's nice. It's smooth. You can look at the fighters. You can look at the stats. You can look at everything. It's not even close. But I have to be honest. I like the Almeida fight in the UFC. I like the Bader fight because Bader's been pretty hot lately. And Claudia, it's nice to see her getting back in the cage. So the top three is not bad. You know what? Even this one here. I haven't seen him fight in a while. I have not seen him fight in a while. So it's not a bad card, but I got to say I'm leaning more towards the Bellator card in this one. I have to say. Mike, what are you typing your thesis?
No, I'm fixing a passcode.
All right. Just when you get a chance, tell the rest of the MMA holes the password as well. We all need to know. All right.
You know, Kerry's not bad looking.
Okay. You like Kerry in this one?
Yeah.
Well, she looks better than Sheila because Sheila has no face.
Yeah.
So.
But she has a face on the UFC site, I noticed.
Well, no. This is Bellator.
Yeah, but I saw her on the UFC fight. Yeah.
No. This is Bellator's a different organization. It's all right. So yeah, so basically Bellator. So what's going on? Let me explain to you, Mike, as I watch the viewers drop. Let me explain to you what's going on. Bellator is going against UFC on Saturday night. It's pretty much a big deal. Bellator has this big fight over here, the Chandler versus Henderson. It's a title fight. This guy was a former UFC champ fighting a badass in Bellator, and it's going up against this fight over here, this fight card, which is headlined by Bader versus Nogueira. Okay, which is a good fight, decent card, but I have to say I'm more interested in this whole Bellator card, especially because, and I hate these pop-ups. Damn, these pop-ups are annoying. Jesus, Bellator. Michael Venom Page. See this? Michael Venom Page. You guys know who Michael Venom Page is?
No.
Okay, he just happens to be the guy that crushed Cyborg's his head open. Do you ever see that, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
I did.
I'm gonna have to open up this chat to people that watch the UFC. Hold on.
I don't watch Bellator. I like real MMA, not the fake shit.
Oh, and this whole time Bellator was a fighter. I didn't realize it.
I need to know in the chat. What are you guys watching? Are we watching UFC? Are we watching Bellator this night? I need to know, guys. I want to know. I think what I'd like to do is get like two computers going, a computer, the TV going, and watch both of them, to be honest. But Bellator, it's kind of got my interest a little bit here on this one. Look at this spike. Dude, relax with the freaking pop-ups. But yeah, even Francis Carmon, who's a big dude, Mike. You ever see this dude fight? Big head. 6'3", gigantic dude. Big head. He's got a big head. All right. Yeah, you got to watch a little Bellator in your life. You got to get a little Bellator in your life. It's not bad. All righty. Here we go. So that's that. All right. Let's go back to the chat. I need some help. Chat, I need your help. All right. Fury is a cokehead. I thought I was going to read cockhead. Fury is a cokehead. Chandler by decision, Absolute MMA says. I think Chandler's going to finish. I think he's gonna do the finish. Benson, I don't think he has a shot. But you know what's funny? Like every time you watch Bellator versus UFC, you see an old school UFC guy versus a Bellator guy. You see how bad the Bellator fighters are. You look at Alvarez versus McGregor. You look at freaking what about the recent one that just happened with Phil Davis? I mean, I thought Phil Davis was going to get killed, and he ran over McGarry. I mean, he just beat him up for 5 rounds. So the UFC level is a little higher. This one's interesting because I think we're a little evened out. I think Chandler is just that good. Chandler might be the best guy in Bellator right now. He's a badass, and it's gonna be a good one against Henderson.
Yeah.
Michael Crack a Skull Page from Garrett. Yeah, Michael Page. You got to look at highlights of Michael Page's fight. Oh, here's Mike. There he is. There he is. There he is. All right. MVP, the GOAT after Connor. Wow, look at that. That's a big statement. Jesus Christ says Michael Venom Page is the greatest of all time after Connor. I mean, after that last finish, guy's a badass. Bellator, Snorefest, Snooze Fest. The only thing about Bellator is it's a sloppy snooze fest, you could say, but there's always fights. So you don't fall asleep, but you kind of cringe at some of the stuff that goes on there. Okay. X-Ghost says, I'd rather watch the inside of my eyelids. Okay. There you go. X-Ghost does not want to watch Bellator. Absolute. I love white powdered donuts. Okay. All right, Dan the Man, you're out. Good seeing you, my friends. Good chatting with you as always. And Dan, always remember to be an MMA-hole, right? Yes. And John, what did you think about Dan the Man being here?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, John's happy that you were here. Okay, that's good. See you, Dan. Okay. This guy said, I watch real MMA. LOL from J Protege, laughing hard. Mexican, Dan the Man, peace. Glenn Allen, see you later, Dan the Man. Absolute says, Chandler versus Henderson, hair jump flop TKO plus toothpick flying in the air. That's what Absolute MMA predicts. Tiger Leg, come on, Mike. Hashtag, come on, Mike. Tiger Leg is here. Mike, do you remember Tiger Leg from the last time?
No.
He was on Saturday, and he wanted everyone to come on Mike.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike, are we interrupting you?
Nope. All right, give me 2 seconds. I got to fix something. I'll be right back.
No, just say that. It's fine. We're just
okay.
All right, we're just going to keep it on Mike for a little while. There he is. Shh. Come on, Mike. Hashtag come on, Mike. It's fine. Just leave it like that. It's fine. It's good. All right.
There you go.
You son of a bitch. Okay, Mike's gone.
No, I'm here. You just can't see me.
Okay. Chandler via Henderson hair jump flop TKO plus toothpick. You gotta laugh. All right. Okay, so Chandler is the arch enemy of the late Eddie Alvarez. Yeah, remember those two? They clashed a couple of times in Bellator. Great fights between the two. But, man, Conor made Eddie look a little silly. Made him look a little silly. Has to make you think that these Bellator guys are not even close to as good as the UFC guys. But we should find out this weekend with Chandler. Okay, I ate MMA-holes, and that one random meth head, I got to go handle. I'm going to handle right now. See you all this weekend, Mengs. Okay, Mexican, peace out, my friend. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you. X-Ghost, the show has a lot of luster. I'm out of here. Time to go kick the dog, all right? X-Ghost, peace out. Mexican, salute. It's always good seeing you. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? It is 10:55. We've gone strong for a couple hours right now. I'm going to do a free-for-all right now. We're going to drop, bink. We're going to put the chat room going. We're going to get the chat room going. We're going to do an MMA-hole free-for-all where you guys can come in and chat with us. There it is. And maybe we'll do it for a good couple of minutes, hang out with you guys a little bit longer. And that's that. All right. Mexican, always be good. We got the hangouts going, and that's that. So, Leota Machida. Now that I have Sleepy Mike here, Leota Machida. His nickname is the Dragon. He's suspended for 18 months because of steroids. I know Mike is... Maybe I should mute Mike.
I'll do it.
All righty. There you go. All right, Mike's muted. Mike's whacking off. He's beating off right now. So we're just going to look at this now. Mike, do you think the chat room should be open? I opened up the chat to the Google Hangout. So what I did was I dropped the link in there. So now anyone could jump into our Google Hangouts. We have some special friends jumping in saying hello to the MMA-holes.
Oh, so you're going to see their faces on the bottom?
They pop up, they talk, they hang out. So I put all these posters up before our show. I put them all up. What do you think? They're all hanging in the room. What's your favorite one? Which one do you like the best?
The top left.
You like top left.
Pull out the decision. You know.
Yeah. One up here, like this.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Nice one over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good you go. All right, let's check out the chat. All right. Henderson is going to attempt a flying knee, but will get clipped by a right hook by Chandler. Henderson hair will flop. Yeah, that guy, he needs to cut his hair. His hair is always all over the place. So basically, Mike, I know you don't watch Bellator, but I'm going to fill you in on what's going on over here. He's talking about this man right over here, Lionel Richie. There he is. Say you, say me. There we go, Benson Henderson. So every time this guy fights, his hair gets unruly and it's flopping all over the freaking place. And it's like, he's like a Muppet. He's like an animal from the Muppets. That's what he looks like. And the chat room thinks his hair's going to be flopping all over the place. So there you go.
Yeah, it could be.
I think so. Dragging these nuts across your forehead. All right. Forehead. All right. Tiger Leg says, I want to join, but I'm shy. Mike, do you think Tiger Leg should jump into our Google Hangouts?
Yeah, because oh, there you go. Carrie Slevon. How do you say her last name?
Gary Mike wants to know, how do you pronounce your last name?
It's Slovon.
Oh, Slevon. Okay. Very, very nice.
So Tiger Leg says he wants to join, but he's shy, Carrie. Do you want to tell the Tiger why he should jump in to our little chat?
Come join us.
Yeah.
There you go. You heard it here. I think my blue bottle of meth. So we talked about a lot, Carrie. We went through a lot over here. UFC 205, it's like a hangover we have right now. This weekend is crazy. It's got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of UFC, a lot of Bellator. We noticed that you wanted Mike's shirt off. Maybe that could happen when he comes back in. That would be nice.
Yeah, me too.
We could be so lucky to have Mike's shirt off. Yes. So, Carrie, how was your stream? I know you did a stream as well on UFC 205. How did that go? You have a lot of friends in there hanging out?
Yeah, it got pretty crazy. I had to take it down.
Did you really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got a little out of control in there, these people?
Yeah, it got out of control. Some of my people are showing, like, clips from movies, animals having sex, animals having babies, all kinds of, like, all my cut boys got a little crazy.
So went a little nuts. Oh, look, Mike's here. Look, it's like your wish.
There's Mike.
There he
What's
is.
up? What's up?
What's up? Oh, okay. Stop texting me. I said I was busy.
Who's texting you? Who the fuck's texting you?
Stop.
Fuck's that?
Absolute MMA says Henderson looks like a mix of Easy and Tarzan. That's a pretty accurate thing, right? Henderson, Easy E.
I'm going to read all these.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, you're a hot commodity here. I noticed that you're juggling men. You have a lot of things going on.
Yeah, a lot of things going on.
Oh, Absolute MMA says I would join, but I'm at work right now. Well, hey, listen, if you could squeeze us into your work, it's all right. You can say hello for 2 seconds and pop in, pop out. We have a couple of holes in here. The MMA-HOLES free-for-all, where we talk a little MMA, we laugh.
Here's my effects. There we go. See, I'm in New York with you guys.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, look at that.
Statue of Liberty and some stars
Yeah,
for the nighttime.
that's pretty cool. You got some little skyline over there, you know?
Yeah.
Mike might kick his wife out of the bed right now because he's so excited.
Yeah. And Mike, are you going to take your shirt off?
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to see Mike's shirt come off, press 1. If you want to see Carrie's shirt come off, press 2. All right. Let the ones and twos reign. And we'll see whose shirt we want off right now. All right. Absolute MMA is, I'm about over 100 miles away from New York. Where you from, Absolute? Oh, Tiger Leg, there's a 1. Tiger Leg wants to see Mike's shirt. Oh, Garrett wants Carrie's shirt. Tiger Leg, another one. Anthony wants Carrie's shirt. Tiger Leg is going 1 again. Garrett, this is 2. Okay, so we have a fight going on in the chat room. Whose shirt is going to come off? We have 2, 3 1s and 3 2s. MMA hardcore hole. See them tits, Garrett says. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Oh God. All right. Absolute MMA says, take a guess. Smiley face. Take a guess. What am I guessing? Around 100 miles away from New York. Mike, anyone have a guess? Absolute MMA is about 100 miles away from New York right now. Take a guess.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. That's one guess. Other Mike, do you have a guess?
I would say Binghamton.
Binghamton. Carrie, do you have a guess? 100 miles away.
100 miles away from New York? I don't know.
Carrie doesn't know.
Somewhere in New Jersey? I don't know.
Jersey. I was going to say Jersey too. Absolute MMA goes wrong.
Yeah,
nope.
Is he in the state? Is he in New York or no?
Are you in
the Cornhub?
MMA Cornhub.
What's Cornhub?
I don't know.
I think that was supposed to be Pornhub, but now it's Cornhub. All right. John, what do you think? 100 miles away, what do you think?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, John thinks that's wonderful. Ghost, what do you think?
Is he, this is my slam dunk.
Oh, look, Mike's dunking the ball. What do you guys think about this? Mike is slam dunking a basketball. What do you think about that, guys?
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the tight T-shirt.
Who's got the tight T-shirt? You or me?
Uh-oh. Look who is in the chat, guys. Do you guys see this?
What, Mike slam dunking the ball? He looks like he's wearing a tight T-shirt.
No, it's not a T-shirt. That's actually a hoodie with long sleeves. I believe. Yeah.
I'm Estad. Welcome to the chat. I see you in there. Connor, you excited he's here?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm Estad. Welcome. Yug corn is the best. I don't know what that means. Hey, I'm Estad. You don't give a fook, says Jesus Christ. Tiger Leg loves Cornhub. Kitty goal. All righty. There you go. So
where does he live?
I don't think we got it over here. We don't have an answer over here. Let's see. He says wrong. Oh, he says close to Massachusetts.
Close to Massachusetts.
Close on here. Let's go to Newport, Rhode Island.
Absolutely.
No, that's more than 100 miles, Rhode Island. It'd be Connecticut, like eastern Connecticut.
But Rhode Island is right next to Connecticut, right?
Right, but it's past 100 miles. New Haven would be about 100 miles.
Pull my other computer up so I can see the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is New Haven correct?
Mike, how long did it take you to get to dunk a basketball?
It's a lot of practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Keep lowering that.
Michael is right. There you go. Absolute MMA says Michael is right. How about that?
Oh, Rhode Island. Okay, look at that.
Rhode Island's right?
Yeah. You don't know your geography.
Listen. It's over 100 miles. It's about 108 probably.
Mike's calling him out, saying it's not 100 miles. So, Carrie, I see you have you're in the stars right now. Look at you. Oh, that's
yeah.
It's majestic.
Yeah, I got stars, and then it's got like a star skyline too, and then so I put extra stars on my head.
Oh yeah.
I can change it around, but yeah.
Could you? I'd love to see it.
Carrie, you know what? I did see one where you were flying like a superhero. Do you have that one still? Because that one is the best.
You're gonna do the superhero? Let me take the stars off.
Big fan of that. All right, as Carrie's doing that, I'm gonna look into the chat. If Khabib doesn't fight for the belt, he will quit. That's what Jesus Christ says.
It's like she looks like Mufasa in The Lion King. You know, in his face. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I missed that since I watched the Conor fight at Buffalo Wild Wings by my house. It felt so good cheering for Mcgregor in a room full of Alvarez. Here you go, guys. This is my favorite. You're welcome. That's amazing. There she goes. Look, she's flying all over.
That's freaking funny.
Yeah.
So
my cuck boys like to get stoned and watch me do stuff like this and eat and do all this kind of stuff.
So Tiger Leg says, "Can I fight one of you guys with gloves?" Mike, do you want to show him your videotape so he knows?
I don't.
Carrie, did you get to see Mike hit the bag as you're flying?
Yeah, I seen that.
What do you think of the move?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
There you go.
Ah!
Oh, quit texting me.
Carrie's she's getting sex right now.
I missed that, Carrie. What the fuck?
Your arm's got to be getting tired right now with all that flying around.
Yeah.
You would think you would be in New York by now. You've been flying for a while. Were you flying away?
Yeah, now I'm playing football. I got the ball.
Oh my god. That's freaking funny.
Is that guy?
That's Carrie. Who's chasing you over there? Someone's chasing you.
That is
I don't know.
Joe Montana.
Garrett says she's gonna rape Mike. Mike, you're gonna get raped by Carrie. Actually, she's gonna run down the football field and rape you.
That's me running after Carrie.
Jay Protege, what'd you get yourself into here? That's too funny. Yeah, so we were 2 hours, and now we're doing an MMA-hole free for all, where we just watch Carrie run down the field. Oh, what's Carrie now? Let's see.
I'm surfing.
Next to the Statue of Liberty.
Everything happens to be
Yeah.
like it's in the
So that's probably like after Hurricane Sandy, because we don't get many tidal waves in New York.
Yeah.
That's not a tidal wave. That's just a big wave.
Jesus Christ wants to see Carrie versus Mike no holds barred match. Which Mike would you like to see that happen with? That's great. Carrie, how are you doing this? This is like it's like you have magical powers.
Yes. Magical powers.
All right. So I'm his dad. It's good to see you in the chat room. We talked a lot of MMA. We did our after show 205 after show. Our predictions of where Connor's gonna go, all that fun stuff. And now we're doing our free for all. You say, where the fuck is the V-neck shirt?
Hold on, Ms. Dad, check it out, man. Come on, just covered by the microphone. This is a fucking V-neck. Come on, I won't let you down. V-neck every night.
He says, when I saw you, I said, Mcgregor voice. Who the fuck is that guy? He said this.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yes, in fact, who's the guy that won the contest that time? What was his name?
That's King.
This is the one. There we go.
Who?
Now I'm playing basketball.
Nice. Why is the Statue of Liberty always there?
I don't know. It's one of the. I can take it off.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's like the main one.
It's like all these end of the world movies. They all have Statue of Liberty,
Chris, who was the guy that won the contest?
That was King Clan.
Has he been on?
King Clan. Well, the thing is, I don't think he's.
Now I have an
nice.
afro, and I'm playing basketball.
I was hoping. Hold on, let me leave it on you. There you go. Look at
So
that.
it's King Clan Salon. Has he been on?
So King Clan has been he's been active on our Facebook page. He's been liking that. He's been liking our tweets, but he has a different schedule right now. He's on a night shift, so he's not as active in the chat anymore.
Gotcha.
But I'm sure he's awaiting his piece of memorabilia.
Yep. And if that's the magazine that came out today, check it out. I know a lot of you saw it before. Look at that. Got the magazine. Weidman, Wonder Boy. Before the beatdown. Cool stuff.
There's another one. I think it's got a smaller afro. This one I think is Michael Jordan. I don't know.
So the chat room has some interesting thoughts about Carrie. Carrie's a freak of special effects. She's like she's like Steven Spielberg over there. How many cats does Carrie have? Since Jay Protege. Carrie, do you have any animals?
I have a dog. Yeah, I have some videos of that on my page too.
Yeah. So Carrie has a dog.
Where's this one?
What's
Yeah,
that?
this.
Huh. Yo, you're Nemo.
Oh, it's Nemo.
Yeah, now I'm Nemo. Yeah.
I'm President Black says 4. Carrie looks like she just discovered the internet. Chris, the last minute of Sleepy Mike resolution last Saturday was the best ending ever. So there you go, Mike. He liked your recap of everything. Sleepy Mike. So there you go.
I bring ratings,
Now we're back in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Another New York one.
So you're a Rastafarian in New York.
Yeah, Rastafarian in New York.
Nice.
Absolute MMA says, what do you think of Shane Carwin signing with Prison?
Hey, Carrie, Imus Town says you should cancel your AOL account.
By the way, Shane Carwin fighting Fedor. Yeah, sign me up for that. I would like to see.
And Garrett thinks this is my wank magazine. You know what? I'll wank to this. You got it. I'm going to wank to this shit tonight.
especially the Wonder Boy thing. Mike has a special.
I'm gonna lick the abs off the cover.
Yeah, or you can just Skype me or something.
Done.
Oh. Mike, I think we have a match made in heaven.
We have a match made in New York City in fireworks. Look at that.
Harry, could you fly back to Mike again? I want to see that you flying in the air. That's definitely my favorite. Do you take requests?
Absolute MMA. Anybody seen a Luke Rockhold and Paige Van Zandt sexy?
Fly over
Does that exist? I don't believe that exists. Chris, have you heard about that?
Luke, I don't know. He's with Demi Lovato. I don't think that's happening, but they're two pretty
Yeah,
late.
with this superpower, I can fly anywhere.
It's like flying Frankenstein. Absolute MMA
Yeah,
said
Mike,
there's a.
I'm over your house right now.
She's circling your house right now, Mike.
But nobody knows where I live.
But not Super Carry. Super Carry knows exactly who you live. Look.
I missed that. There is a show next week. There's a show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will try to get on this weekend for the double MMA UFC blowout on Saturday. I think there's a 4 p.m. and an 8 p.m. or 10 p.m., whatever it is, fight night. Ireland and Brazil. So, yes, we will try to be on to do something.
Yeah, I would like to get on and do a little Fight Buddies. That would be fun to do a little Fight Buddies, get together, have a couple of drinks, get back into the Scotch way of thinking, and watch these fights with you guys. If you like that, throw a thumbs up. I would like to see you guys.
I missed that. Good luck on the studying. I don't know what you're studying for, but good luck, my man.
Cringe as fuck. Jay Protege. Jay, here we go. Look at this. I'm going to throw the chat in here. If you want to cringe with us, you could jump in. Got a couple more minutes. I'll hang out. I'm going to keep this to 11:30. That's what I'm going to do right now. Well, 11:30.
Okay.
What do you say? You
I'm
guys
going to bed now.
Oh, Mike's going to bed now. Mike, you have any final thoughts about Carrie?
Yeah, I gotta get him.
Mike, give us a quote. Give us like a nice closing quote. No, give us a quote.
Wait, look at that while you give him the quote.
A quote?
Give us a quote. Give us something that we can all. Everybody wants to hear.
I can't take anything. I'm looking at this flying thing and I just can't. I can't concentrate.
So, give everybody a quote. We want to hear. We want to hear something that we can take with us tonight. A quote from Sleepy Mike. Come on, give us something.
A quote?
Come on, you have something.
A quote. Let's see. Give me a minute. Talk about something else. It'll come to my
So
head.
while we're giving you a minute, I'm going to present something to everybody, okay? Here we go. Here's the screen. You guys see what I'm looking at here? Okay, we're going to go like this. We're going to go to my channel. Okay. We're going to go to Video Manager. All right. And while Mike's thinking, we're going to entertain you with this. This was last Saturday's show. Here we are. Here we go, guys. All right. There we are. There we are. Let's see. Let's have this.
Tiger leg. Yeah. Yay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do.
They end the fight and eat.
Hold on.
What do you think about that?
That's us. That's us on a Saturday show. Now,
Judge me
we're going to
for
go.
who I am.
The chicken
Not for the
sandwich.
person you want me to be.
Here we go.
All the viewers want you to see you take this freaking chicken sandwich and smash it in your brother's face.
Do you want to see the sandwich go smash in his face?
If you want to see that sandwich smush in his face,
Hit one. Hit one. And throw a thumbs up on. If you want to see this sandwich,
You gotta give him another.
slap. I'm gonna slap the sandwich right across his face.
You gotta give him another option.
If you don't want, here's a one. Or smash your cock. Smash it on your cock. 1-1-1.
all right.
1-1. How many ones we got here? 1-1. Goes. You want? Wait. So
he
you
spelled
want
out. He spelled out one.
one? So you want this sandwich?
All right, there you go. All right, Mike. There you go. That's for you, Mike. All right. So, Mike, you have the chicken sandwich that's slapped in your face on Saturday. There it is. So, Mike, what do you have to say before you leave? What do you have to say? We have 17 viewers strong right now hanging out. Hello, MMA-holes. Mike has something to say. Final thoughts.
I'm gonna say.
Or you can sing a song while Carrie flies in the background.
I can sing you a lullaby. Because, yeah, Carrie sings too.
You want to sing a song with Carrie before you go? You want to sing a song?
Yeah, well, yeah. Do that instead.
All right, so we have to pick a song that both of you guys know, so you don't get too confused. And I see 15 likes on here. Thank you guys for the likes. I really appreciate it, guys. It means the world to me.
I see 16.
16 likes. Look at that. And they just keep going up. Thank you, guys. That was 17 likes. Look at this, guys.
Nice.
All right, so Carrie and Mike are going to sing us with a song. How about this? In the comments, in the chat right now, let's see. Y'all need more subs. Thank you, Jay. We do need more subs. In the chat room right now, pick a song before Mike goes. So Carrie and Mike could sing a song on Mike's way out. Give us a song real quick. 18 likes. I like you guys.
So sing That's What Friends Are For.
Do you guys know That's What Friends Are For? I mean,
Yeah, of course.
Carrie, do you know That's What Friends
Yeah, I
Are
know the chorus.
For? All right, do you want to start with
Yeah, me too. So we could just start with the chorus.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. For good times.
Times.
For bad times.
Bad times.
Oh.
Oh. I'm laughing.
All right.
That's
Let's
what
try one more
friends
time.
are for.
All right, so it's,
Ba, ba, ba.
guys. We're gonna
Keep shining. All in all, you know the part of me. For sure. That's what friends are
What
for.
friends are for.
Keep smiling.
Smiling.
Keep
Keep shining.
all in all.
whoa, no, what are you singing? What song is this?
Stop. This is gold right now. You gotta let him keep
For
singing.
sure.
It's
That's what friends are
so
for.
it's keep smiling, keep shining. Always know that you can count on me for sure. That's what friends are for.
I think they're doing a great job.
What is it?
I can't
Keep
really remember
smiling.
the words, man.
Keep shining.
You guys.
All in all, right?
That was
All right.
fantastic.
So how about we'll do something else. Do Vanilla Ice. I love you.
All right. Can we do something current so people know what you guys are doing? How about
She's
that?
not gonna know.
All right. So the Dora theme song, Tiger Leg. Motorhead, Triple H theme song. Hey, there we go. Just a Friend, Biz Marquee. We got some good reflect. Look at the viewers are popping in. I think your song, guys, is bringing in new friends to the MMA holes.
All right, let's do a song that everybody knows. I want to hear Mike and Carrie do one more song. We have 11 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's get a great song.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's it.
All right, let's see. I'm thinking,
How about Time of Your Life?
no, The Greatest Love of All, Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah, that's one everyone knows.
I don't know the words.
I Believe the Children Are Our Future.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's a current one, right? That's another current song for the kids.
Yeah.
that's I don't know. That's all the words I know. That was what you just said. I don't know any of the other words.
Carrie, you have a song on your show. Do you want to teach everyone that song? Maybe I don't know if they're familiar with your song.
I have a few songs.
What's your favorite song? Besides, what about Rump Shaker by Rex and FX? Check baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check baby, 1, 2, 3.
You're definitely dating yourself, Mike. You keep it up. You're quite the top 40 recommendation.
All right, so
You want to play a little Sonny and Cher too, Mike? You want to while we're at it, or
I got you, babe.
how about a little Bieber? How about the Biebs?
All right, so do some Bieber, Mike. You know Bieber. No, dude.
I can pull
Mike. No, Mike. Mike like
lyrics
Mike.
and sing anything.
Mike
but-
actually likes Miley Cyrus. Do Party in the USA.
Oh, okay. How does that start? It goes like, I was.
If you know the words to this, I'm just gonna kick you out. All right, Mike. Just a final
Everyone,
thought.
put your hands up. Was playing that song. The butterflies go away. Running my hands like yeah, right? Something like that, right? Come on, put your hands up. Butterflies in your way.
I keep singing. I'm just gonna have Carrie flying. Keep singing. Go ahead, sing. Keep going.
Huh?
Sing. I just want to have Carrie flying while you're singing.
I know some of the chorus, but I don't know
That's
the
okay.
lyrics.
All right, so let's do the chorus.
Okay.
For
All
what?
right. All right. I had enough. All right. Thank you guys. All right, Mike. Any last words before you go?
Yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday, maybe.
All right. There you go, guys. Mike says I'll see you on Saturday. So, Mike, if you join us for a live MMA hole stream for the fights this weekend, a little Bellator, a little UFC, we'll be hanging out and having a couple of scotch drinks, maybe some brewskis. Hope to see you there. Mike, thanks for coming in. Peace out. Good night. Carrie, have anything to say to Mike before he goes?
Good night.
She's just
Good
flying
night,
over.
All right, Mike. Thanks for coming in.
Listen, you know you're an MMA fan when you are well versed in the sport and all the top fighters, and you can sing "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus. You know you've made it.
It's a party in the USA.
Oh, God.
There you go. There you go.
All
That's right.
Andy Milanakis, intro theme. That guy is a boss, by the way. Andy Milanakis.
Absolute MMA is breaking out. Good night, man. Appreciate the love. Thanks for following us. Thanks for watching tonight. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday.
All right, so Mikey's gone. John, are you upset that Mike left or what?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, John's upset. All right, guys. So there you go. Absolute MMA. Peace out, my friend. Bang, bang. Tiger leg. Okay, so I see Bryce Farmer's here. Welcome back, Bryce Farmer. How you doing? Tyron won that fight. UFC really wants Wonder Boy to be champ. I don't know about that. Tyron winning. So do you think that Tyron won 2 10-8 rounds? Do you think that's what happened? Is that how Tyron won? Or did he win the second round, which is probably the only debatable round out of those 5 rounds? Right, Mike? What do you say? Out of all the rounds, what would be the most debatable round in that Woodley Wonderboy fight?
Debatable, meaning like an even, you know,
Could have went either way.
2?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. 2.
Yeah,
Round
2.
Rounds.
That'd be my guess.
Fuck you, Rice Farmer. That's what Garrett says.
Oh, absolutely. No, it was Mike. City Mike was leaving, not us. We're going to be hanging out for about another 7 minutes.
Yeah, we hang out for a little bit, and that's it. Thought you guys were leaving. That's it. I'm still here. He's still here. Okay, here we go. Got a notification when you guys uploaded. It said live in 2 days. So was that for this stream or was that for Saturday's stream? I'm curious about that. Oh, you guys, now listen. I know this is exciting talk. We had you guys see the MMA-HOLE singing. Where's my cage? Wait, this is unacceptable. There it is. This is unacceptable. I got to bring you back to my cage. There it is.
Yep.
Beautiful. You guys are
There
back.
you go.
There you go. Thank you. What I want you guys to do is being subscribed to the MMA-HOLES. Click the little bell over there. And if you click that little bell, you get a little message. Go bing, and there we are. We pop up anytime we're live. You'll know when we're on. You could hang out with us. We hang out with you. We love you guys. So Tiger says this stream came late. So we got 21 viewers strong right here. If you're new to the show, we're the MMA-HOLES. I am doing an MMA-HOLE free-for-all. We did basically our picks for this weekend. We're going to do some more picks this week, and I'm thinking about doing a live show on Saturday. Let me know if you guys want to see it. Slap that thumbs ups. Carrie, you going to be watching Bellator or UFC this weekend? What are you going to be watching?
It depends on if I have a date or not.
Ooh, sexy time.
So
this date is reoccurring?
maybe doing both.
So you're going to be watching the UFC Bellator naked with your new man.
Could be.
Woo! Mikey.
Or one of my men.
Word.
Mike is jealous. I can tell
Jealous.
right by the tone of his
Don't you dare bring him on TV, on screen. Fuck that.
Oh, look, Anthony G's back in. What all in all? Okay.
Bisbee will never fight you well. No, he will.
And Garrett wants to see either Mike's tits or Carrie's tits. We're not sure yet. We're not sure which one. But Carrie's flying. Carrie, how does it feel flying over? You got to be a little tired from all that flying. Is it okay? You still good with that flying? Or?
I'm okay. I mean, I can change and.
That's fine. I like that. I prefer the flying. Mike, would you like to see something else? Or would you like to see Carrie fly?
Yeah, no, flying's good.
Like
I do like the surfing, though.
surfing? Okay. All
Like
right.
the surfing. My guys think it looks like an uncircumcised penis or something coming at them. I don't know.
With the surfing?
Yeah.
Let's see that uncircumcised penis. Let's do it for the chat. Okay, what's Jackery going to do? So that's a good question. You know what? Let's check out. Let's take a little look. Let's get back into the MMA world because that's a good question. What is Jackery going to do? He's kind of in limbo right now, right? All right, let's pull this up. Here we go. UFC. All righty. And Carrie's going to be while I'm looking for that. You guys get to see this. All right, Carrie's going to keep you busy while I look for.
It's like the flat hair. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like the ring. That's like the ring surf, right?
Agreed.
All righty. It's a little scary. I think I have some nightmares over that. We got 24 viewers right now. Hello. We've been on for almost 2.5 hours right now, and we are doing an MMA-hole free-for-all where we're just basically saying whatever the hell we feel. And we're about to talk about Jacare Souza versus who? Do you guys know? What do you think? Let's see, UFC. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's check it out. Let's check. Fighter Rankings, UFC.com. Alrighty.
Mike's got the Black Beast.
You know it. Look at this shit.
So you got
nice.
Mike, you got that mic to work well, huh?
It's working well. Doesn't it sound good?
It does. It sounds very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Here we go, guys. Pound for pound, pound for pound. Okay, here we go. For everybody. So now here we go. Middleweights. They are right over here. Let's present this to you guys so everyone can watch together like a big happy family. So you got Michael Bisping sitting on top of the heap right over here. It's still shocked about this. Still weirded out to see Michael Bisping over here, but I kind of like it. I kind of like his smack talk. I kind of like where he is. Chris Weidman losing throws a little bit of this for a loop. Luke Rockhold gets hurt. Jacare Souza right over here, but you have to think that Yoel Romero catapults. Oh, look at this. We have a new friend. Oh, look at that. Hey, who is this? Who could this be?
Dude, what is wrong with your brother?
That's not my brother. That's Sleepy Mike. There he is. Would you like to wait, hold on. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey. Big Mike, what's up, bud?
What's up, brother? So listen, Chris, I'm looking at the UFC app right now. The rankings have been updated compared to what you're showing right now. So they have Yoel as number 1 right now, Rockhold 2, Jacare 3, and Weidman's 4 right now.
What is that on?
On the UFC app. So right here, check it out.
The app is ahead of the website.
So right there, you'll see the rankings. I hope you can see that.
Do me a favor. Put it on your screen.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it up on my screen because I'm not on. Hold on,
it's on your phone. Okay.
Hold on. I'll get it for you. I will get it.
So, guys, this is Anthony. This is Anthony, chat room Anthony. This is Anthony who takes care of our Instagram page. There he is. Anthony, what do you think? John, are you happy to see Anthony here?
Wonderful, wonderful.
John, you excited to see Anthony here?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, he's excited. Anthony, get the headphones in. There he is.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, Anthony, Carrie's here.
Hello.
Carrie says hello.
What's up, Carrie? I requested a little Who Let the Dogs Out before, but you didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Tiger Leg says, "Is that Dana White?"
Oh yeah, I did have that on my page, didn't I?
Is that
I
Dana
think
White?
it is one of my that is one of my acapellas.
Yeah, so, Chris, it's not updated on the website, but it's updated on the app.
Wait, Dana White took his picture off. Hold on. Where'd he go? Dana. Oh, we lost Dana White.
Yeah, so it's not updated on the website, Chris, only on the app.
No, okay, that's all right. So you're saying that Yoel Romero jumped up to number 1.
He's the top contender right now, and then you have Rockhold, Jacare, and Weidman at number 4, Mousasi at 5.
All right, so Mousasi at 5. There he's back. Okay. So
Yeah, I'm trying to get the feed up. I can't get it up.
No, okay.
Can't get it up.
I did do kind of like a singing show. I guess it was Monday. I did mostly a singing show and kind of a hangout. Catch up on a lot of requests and stuff. So.
All right. Mike has a big black dildo. Good. Silva is friends with Jacare. Okay. Jesus Christ. Why the UFC rankings haven't been updated? That's a good question, Jesus.
It's been a few days. I've been looking every day since fight night, and even as of a few hours ago, the rankings were updated. They're finally showing now. If you look at the overall for the first time now, they are showing Conor McGregor as lightweight and heavy lightweight and featherweight. So see that there. First time I've seen that. Pretty cool shit. But the rankings are updated on the app right now.
So I see Hydro Statistic. He looks like he's new to the chat. And all I got to say is...
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but welcome to our chat. We are the MMA-HOLES. So basically, let me fill you in if you're new to what's going on right now. We do a weekly show. We are the MMA-HOLES. We do good stuff the first maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we do a free-for-all where just everyone jumps in and we just basically talk about anything, stay around the MMA topics, have a little bit of fun. So,
and by the way, Chris, Khabib is now the #1 contender in lightweight. Tony Ferguson, Eddie Alvarez 3.
okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Khabib should be the #1 contender, but I don't think he's going to get the shot.
Yeah.
So Garrett says, "Eat a dick, Hydra." It's all good, man. It's all good. We're here to talk smack. We're here to hang out, and you know, good to see a new MMA-hole guy over here or gal. It's good to see. All right, so let's go back to that middleweight. So you're saying that Jacare is #2 in this one, in the middleweight?
No, Jacare was #3, I believe. Hold on one second. For middleweight, Jacare is #3. Rockhold's 2.
Okay, so Rockhold is 2. Yeah, that injury set him back. He would have had that title shot. He would have been back in business. All he would have to do is beat Jacare, which would have been a tough one. So Yoel Romero versus Michael Bisping. When do you think that's going to happen? The first fight of next year. What do you think? You think they could get something put together for that?
Listen, I'm hoping they get some good shit in Barclays, man. February 11th.
Barclays Center. So they could come back to New York on February 11th. You said correct? Back in the NY.
Yep.
What's the odds we could go see Aljamain Sterling in where is he? In Albany? You said. Any news on that?
I think that's going to be hard to pull off, only for personal plans.
I
think that's going to be a challenge.
All righty. All right, so UFC 209. That's the New York one, correct?
That's correct. February 11th, Saturday. There's no speculation yet from what I heard, but would love to see that Woodley Wonderboy #2. I think it might be a little too early. I'm not sure, but be awesome.
I see Ginzo is back in the chat. Ginzo, what's going on? Do you know where John is? Ginzo, do you know this voice? That's the question. Do you know this voice?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Ginzo, let me know. Who is this person speaking?
Wonderful, wonderful.
And if you know who it is, tell them to come into the chat for a couple of minutes. Okay, Nick Diaz in Stockton for 209. Wait, in Stockton?
But that's not going to happen. 209's are in New York. It's locked up.
He's still working, huh? Oh, man. Come on, Ginzo. All right, so John's still working. 209 is in Brooklyn. Yep. That's where it is. Nikachu, how you doing? I don't think we've seen Nikachu before. Mike, do you recall this name? A new hole?
No.
Well, if you're new to this, welcome. We're not going to give you one of these.
Who the fuck is that guy?
We're gonna give you one of these. Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck that. Anyway. Oh, look at this. Someone's flying around. Anthony, what do you think about this? This is loose in our hangouts right now.
Wait, I'm trying to get onto it because my thing is fucking up.
What are you, on your phone or on your
No, I'm on the iPad.
Oh, okay.
The one was iPad 1 from like 2009. Which one?
Sorry, we don't have the money you do, buddy.
Tiger Leg says fail. Yes, that was a fail. For shizzle.
Well, listen, it's I'm gonna turn to a pumpkin soon. I have work like the rest of our followers, so I am gonna sign off in a second.
Okay, I give everyone the privilege of giving their final thoughts, so we're gonna give you the stage.
Well, a rolling stone gathers no moss. Just remember that.
No moss.
Yep. And
Who the fuck is that guy?
And the early bird does get the worm. That's my quote.
Good.
Wonderful, wonderful.
John likes it. John likes it.
Does Carrie have any last words?
No, Carrie's hanging out with us. She's hanging.
Carrie's hanging out. Carrie, you're a champ. So hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Yo, I swear to God, you bring some guy home. Yo, we're done. We're done. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Mike, thanks for joining us, Mike. We appreciate it as always, and hopefully we can get a chat going on.
This was a fun chat. I thank everybody for busting my chops. I thank you for making fun of my cleft chin. It's all good, though, man. Love you guys. Love the follow. Again, hope to see you guys Saturday. If not, next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Peace out.
All right, Mike.
Good night, Mike.
It's always a pleasure hanging out with Mike. We like hanging out with Mike. He's a good guy. He's a good MMA hole. He's a good addition to the family. So now it's me, Anthony, and Carrie. We're just hanging out over here. We're going to look at that. Tiger Leg says, bye, Mike. Ginzo, you leaving? Time to sleep? Well, I'm glad.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, John, come on. I'm trying to. I'm glad you could stop by and say hello. Hashtag come on, Mike. Who's this? Poopless Butticus? What the fuck? Gonna won't fight Aldo and is gonna hold on to the 145 belt as long as he can without defending it until Dana gets his army to strip that from him. Okay. We had our thoughts in the beginning of the show about that. Peace out, Mike says. The only way Conor's going back to 145 is if he wants to have 3 belts. The only way to get that 170 belt is to defend his 145 and then go to 170, and now he could have the trifecta of the 3 belts. If he just jumps to 170, if he goes to 155, he has to give up the 145 belt. He can't let them hang anymore. And Tiger Leg says...
Wonderful, wonderful.
There you go. It's going to be my new soundbite. I love that. Wonderful, wonderful. Anthony, so how's it feel to be in our Google Hangouts right now?
I love it, man. You guys are awesome.
There you go. See, Anthony.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. So Anthony's here. So Anthony, like I said, is in charge of our Instagram page. He runs that thing like a smooth ship. He sails it off the sunset. And would you like to say anything about the Instagram page?
Yeah, man. Send us your pictures. You get a picture with an MMA fighter. Doesn't matter. Bellator, UFC. Send it in to us. Direct message it. We will put it out there. We will tag you. Just send us whatever you got. This is what it's all about, man.
So you're saying if you go to @the MMA-HOLE, so look at that. What a coincidence. You can check it out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook?
Absolutely. Like I said, send us your pics. We'll send them back out. We'll put them up on our Instagram. We'll tag you. We'll give you the credit for the pic. Just give us a hashtag. We'll throw it up there for you, too.
Dreams do come true.
If you look up there now, you got a couple of pictures that John had put up. You see Chris and John met a couple of the guys in Vegas. I actually met Raquel Pennington last week by work. Cool chick. Glad she won. Sad to see Tate go, but you know what? Let's be honest. She isn't winning. She got lucky against Holmes. We know that. And Cyborg fucked her up, and she's just not good, to be honest with you.
Cyborg fucked up who?
I mean, that's not Cyborg. Yeah. You heard me? Oh, man. I met Nunez.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go join Mike.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, we all mess up.
Oh, God. Medieval Dead says, where is the a-hole part of the show? Well, you bring it, and it'll be a-hole. We're all MMA holes. That's what we are. We're MMA holes. We talk stupidity. We talk MMA. We talk pics. We talk everything. Weekly shows every Wednesday. Subscribe, you mother. Ooga! Right, John?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
See, they think so. All right.
Does John know you have that?
Well, Ginzo saw it. So if Ginzo saw it, then John knows.
All right.
There you go. Okay, Hydro says, now I'm never leaving. Subscribe. Hydro, I'm glad that you are a part of the MMA holes. Listen, we're basically this. We're a bunch of trolls that hang out, we congregate, and we talk about MMA. Are we fighters? Are we professionals? No, we're a-holes. I troll other people's chats, and we do a weekly show, and we have a little bit of fun. It's all about having fun. It's all about talking about who you think's going to win, who you want to win, and people can go fuck themselves. That's pretty much how
we rip on each other.
And we do.
Yeah.
Gonna make Garrett.
But it's all in good fun.
So Hydro and Garrett are going back and forth. You're a fag. There you go. Anal holes. There you go. All right, you guys are freaking funny, man. Funny, funny, funny. I like the banter. I like it. So that's that. Okay, guys. So Anthony, I'm thinking MMA trolls. There you go. That's what we are. So
MMA trolls. That's good. That's good.
MMA holes, MMA trolls. We are fight buddies. We say Fook the fight companion. Hang out with us and say Joe Rogan. We have this flying around. Look at this. What show could have that, right? Hey, Mexican. Harry's still flying. Glad to have you back. Oh, Anthony, did you see that Mexican's here? Mexican, did you see that Anthony's live? And we lost Anthony's face, though. Anthony's gone. He's a blue man now. Said,
Back.
There he is. But Anthony is hanging with us.
That's it.
Thanks, Barely Conscious Guy. Glad you liked it. Okay. Mexican, nothing's popping. We're just hanging out right now. We're doing a mess around. We're just hanging out, talking to the chat right now, BSing. I still don't know what I'm going to do, Bellator or UFC or both. I'm leaning towards Bellator this weekend. But I'll probably try to watch both, set up 2 computers. Garrett has a swooshy face with hearts. All right. Mexican says, the fuck is Anthony? Well, Anthony had a face there, but he's gone now. But Carrie's still flying.
You guys might like this. Hang on.
Carrie's got a special treat for us.
The fuck is Anthony?
All right.
There we go.
Oh, I like that, Carrie. It's a nice hairdo you got there. Chris, take your wife out, bro. She'll be sleeping at 9 p.m., Anthony. I think you confirmed that, right?
Yep.
Some shades on.
Is Bellator live or pre-recorded? It is live. It is live. Bellator MMA live. It is. It should be pre-recorded, so you can fast forward to all the bullshit. But it is live. So that's that. Mexican, any hot dates this weekend? If you don't, maybe Carrie. Maybe Mexican and Carrie could shack up for the weekend. What do you think?
Bring the stars back.
The blank stare in their faces and say.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So OJ says Chael versus Ortiz prediction. I'm saying right now at this time, Chael Sonnen will win. He will win. He's a younger man. He a little pep in his step right now. I don't think Ortiz has a shot. And you crazy. Garrett laughed my ass off. Too funny. Hey, Anthony's back. We got Anthony's back. There you are, Anthony. It's good to see you.
Thanks, buddy.
Let's do that.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, so that's that. Okay, so let's wind this puppy down. This got a little out of control over here, a little nutty. Anthony, always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure for you to jump in.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's nice to see you. This is Anthony's first appearance on the MMA-Holes. He's a MMA-Hole virgin. John's not here, but Anthony's the next best thing. John, is that okay? Anthony hanging out?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, John. Connor, you happy to see Anthony here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's not a complete mess.
What do you think's his next opponent?
Garrett, Anthony White in the house.
That's it, baby.
Okay, would you say who's the next opponent you're talking about?
Yeah, who do you think?
Who?
For McGregor.
Well, if you watched the beginning of the show, we actually broke that down in a million different directions. If he stayed in 155, I would say Ferguson would be the guy that he would fight.
Okay.
That would be my pick for that one. I just think if all the stars line up, that would be it. If he did 170, like I said before, he would have to defend that 145 belt in order to do the trilogy belt thing. Probably not.
But now let's say he does that. Let's just say he goes at it. He does it. He accomplishes it. What is there left for this guy to do?
McGregor, he's just got money to make, so he's gonna keep the circus going. I think it would be fun to see him sit at 155 and play around that division. I think that's his weight. I think 170 is too big for his bridges, even though he beat Diaz. I think 145 isn't enough. I think 150 is his good weight. To be honest with you. Yeah, 150 is good. 145 is good too. If you've seen him in back in the day in Cage Warriors, he was 145, 155 champ. Had both belts.
He had both belts there too, right?
Yep, no problems there. I mean, he had that one Duffy fight, which is way back in the day. That's not even a problem right now. He has his Nate Diaz fight. That was a gimmicky last-minute fight. Yeah, 145 and 155 looks pretty steadily a good place for him to hang out. But you never know with the guy. Jay Progy says pound-for-pound rankings changed. Did it change on the UFC? Let's see. Let's see if it changed on the UFC website. Let's check it out. Let's see if Jay Progy has breaking news. All right, I'm refreshing the UFC Look at that. Jay Protege has breaking news, and I'm going to bring it to you guys. The rankings have changed. Look at this. It's a miracle. Jay Protege, thank you very much. Look at this. Yoel Romero in the #1 spot. Luke Rockhold, Jacare Souza, Chris Weidman, Gegard Mousasi, Anderson Silva, and you go down the list. There you go. Yoel Romero, Soldier of God, is the #1 contender. You like that, Connor?
Yes, sir.
There he is, Yoel Romero, #1. Probably going to fight the Biz. There you go. Let's look at
By the way, tomorrow for Instagram, I don't mean to cut you off. Tomorrow for the Instagram page, we're putting up new pics from the Gotham photo shoot. So if you guys want to check it out.
All righty. New pics from the Gotham photo shoot. Pretty cool behind-the-scenes stuff. Very nice. I like. Featherweight, lightweight. Check this out. This is a sexy thing right here. Champion. Look at this. Conor McGregor. Lightweight. Champion. Conor McGregor. You think he could run the table? Conor McGregor. This is crazy, huh? Isn't this crazy? Like, just look at this. Could you guys see this? The featherweight and lightweight champs, Conor McGregor. It's absurd. It's absurd. I'm showing you guys the chat right now. I'm not even showing. I'm showing you guys the chat. I think I've lost my mind. That's actually pretty funny. Look at that chat. We see a squirt in there. What else do we see? Hold on. Maybe if I put the right thing on, that would help. Carrie's got me. She's got me all worked up. Here we go. There it is. All righty. Thanks for letting me know that, guys. All right, here we go. There it is. Featherweight champ, Conor McGregor. Lightweight champ, Conor McGregor. Right across. Boom, 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 boom. How about that? So bizarre, huh? So freaking bizarre. Yoel Romero in the #1 spot in middleweights. Pretty wild. Okay, enough of that. How's that chat doing? All right, I'm going to check out the chat.
Sorry, Chris.
What happened?
Sorry if I'm distracting you.
You're mesmerizing me with that flying around and the wig. It's amazing. It is amazing. Okay, here we go. Jay Protege, what happened? What the fuck happened to lightweight? Go eat a burrito. Oh boy, they're trying to figure it out, Jay. Kind of happened. Who's Eddie going to fight next? There it is, the squirting penis. Tiger Leg says, Mexican and medieval. You play video games. Oh, here we go. He gets pussy. When Diaz, he'll be #1 pound for pound. That's from Jesus Christ. Medieval.
No, medieval is not me. No.
Wow, you guys think on the same page? Medieval. All right. Mexican is into. He thinks there's some sort of conspiracy going on. Mick Goat says Garrett Connor has no limit. He will submit the whole UFC. Says Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Hydro says, nobody starts shit in here unless it's me. Hydro. So Hydro is trying to take over the chat. He's trying to become the boss of the chat. Mexican will never let that happen. Eddie versus Michael Johnson. Yeah, that's not bad. Nah, that's not bad. I like to see that. Would you like to see it? I want to see Eddie Khabib. That's what I want to see. I want to see Ferguson, McGregor, Eddie Khabib. That's what I want to see. But I'll take Eddie Michael Johnson. Eddie versus Nate. I will watch that too. All right. So there you go. The guys are chatting away. All right, guys. I'm going to wind this down. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the show, every Wednesday night, we talk MMA. We do it. Uh-oh. Hey, what happened?
Oh, boy. He wants to know if I'm a John Goodman lookalike.
Dana White and John Goodman. All right.
That's great. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. Yeah, Chris, finish it up.
This chat's the best. So, yeah, so every Wednesday night, we do a weekly show live, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We talk MMA, we chat. We go for an hour and a half to 2 hours of straight-up MMA talk, have a little bit of fun the whole way. We talk about events. We have an event coming up December 5th where we do the Gotham Magazine cover party for Chris Weidman, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Hopefully they can pull their faces together and get to this. It's December 5th, so they should be nice and healed up. Mike is actually the best. V-Neck Mike is actually friends on Facebook with Chris Weidman's wife. They're good buddies now. How about that, Ant? What do you think about that?
If you ever want to be successful in the UFC, don't go on the cover of Gotham.
See, it's like the Madden cover. It's,
it's like the Madden of UFC.
Well, Wonderboy, I'll give it to him. That wasn't as bad as Chris Weidman's. Chris Weidman, a rough loss. Wonderboy's not too bad. He could do that again and get that belt back. So there's still
I would like to see that again.
Yeah, still a shot with that. Okay. Don't be scared, homie. Here we go. Now, Pokemon Go. They're all talking shit in the chat. Okay, so, guys, Thank you for hanging out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Remember to troll again every Wednesday. We might be on this weekend. Just keep an eyeball out for that. Carrie, if you're going to be around, you could be flying all over the place. Carrie, you have any last words for the MMA holes?
Enjoy your nights, guys. I'll see you hopefully Saturday if I'm not busy. If I'm not doing my own shows, I don't know.
There you go. So there you go. Carrie has a show too. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You can see more of this. There it is. See a lot of that going on. Craziness. And if you like to smoke weed, I'd advise you to watch Carrie's show. You're not going to want to miss it. Right, Carrie?
Great.
There you go. Carrie has a show.
Right, we have a lot of crazy characters in my shows.
There you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. So, Carrie, thank you for joining us. Anthony, any last words?
Yeah, check me out on my next episode of Roseanne. Nah, definitely check out the Instagram tomorrow. We're usually going to throw something up about 1 in the afternoon. Again, it's from the Gotham shoot with Chris and Mike, Weidman and Wonderboy. New pics. Throw up a couple of new pics. If you guys got something you like to send us, send it to me. I'll repost it. I'll tag you in it, and we'll give you the props for it. Other than that, later.
There you go. Anthony's out. And remember, on December 5th, it's a Monday night, we're running a photo booth for this Gotham party. So we're going to have some cool pictures. We're going to try to do some live stream and hang out with the guys, get that autograph for King Clan. He won a prize. He gets that prize. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll keep you posted on that. Hopefully, we get a stream going this weekend. And with that being said, are you guys ready? That's the outro song. That's how we do it.
Peace, guys.
Carrie says goodbye. Guys, thank you for joining us. We are the MMA-HOLES. We do a show every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We might be on this weekend, so you got to subscribe and touch that bell to hang out with us. We loved hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for thumbs ups. We appreciate it a lot. We will be drunk this weekend. When we're drunk, it's a must-watch. We get stupid. We get a little funny. Get a little silly. So hopefully we see you on Saturday night. I love your faces. And remember, guys, don't be a dick. Be an MMA hole. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. And with that being said, at the MMA holes, follow us, social media. Thank you. Good night.